fucking ages, dude. This is fucked up. Uh, dude. This is messed up stuff. Oh, what do you know? I'm live. So, yeah. Well, guys, what's up? It's actually literally been ages. Dude, fuck me. Yeah, it's been like 10 days since the last time I've streamed. It's messed up.
Evil stuff.
Dude, it's fucked up. Dude, imagine if we like
Yeah.
just started off with like fucking PvP. Nah, but evil shit.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up, Kalu? What's up? Why do you keep saying cough? Smile, cough, cough. Like, what do you want? Snark this guy, dude. Fuck you. What's up, Hive Cat? What's up, Meows? You're different. Lol. Let's see. Dr. Sleepyhead. Heat and hate time. True. You haven't locked in on videos yet. Fuck you, Kalu. You know what? Fuck you. Yeah. I haven't made a single video. Dude. This is good stuff, guys.
Wait, you make content?
Oh, wait, this call is a live stream, huh? I didn't know.
Oh, wow.
I
Been
didn't know.
live the whole time.
We've been recording? Dude, fuck you. Dude. Yikes. Dude, I don't even know where you are in this game. I'm just like mindlessly shit. Dude, you guys are so cooked. 3 in a week, very poor performance. Fuck you. Dude. Okay. Yes. So, I'm just gonna let some of y'all roll in, but we got some things to like air out first. Okay. We got some things. Why doesn't Ace post to his main? Oh shit, you know about the old channel. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna like desperately ping every server. Be like, join now, gulps. Okay, dude, it's been fucking ages. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Doing like what Falgi does. This is fucked up, man. Ain't no one rolling in, buddy. Yeah, dude, it's awful. It's awful. Dude. First stream to have 0 viewers. But yeah. Nah. I guess just to like talk about some things, just to like, just kind of like roll it in a little bit. I'll just talk about like some light things like Slimed Alien, guys. There has been a little bit of aftermath from the video. Okay.
Cool.
So, something I can confirm for sure is that Slimed Alien is now officially left the internet for what we know. And not just like their YouTube channel. They literally deleted their Discord account. You see, I was kind of expecting after the Excellent video to have some form of reaction, but they've all just been small and minor reactions. I kind of expected like Slimed Alien just to crash out in my DMs, but all I got right now is just the fact that they like deleted it. And like I thought Excellent was maybe going to respond to some commenter, but all we got is the fact that they like deleted someone's comment. So it's like the aftermath was kind of mid, I have to say, but otherwise I think the video was pretty solid. I think it did pretty decent. Kawa Bummer. Yo, what's up, Lio? Oh, what's up, Yellow? Dude. Oh, what's up, Raven? Ew, Spinling. Ugh. You expected wrong, man. No, I did. Dude. It was fucked up. Alright, I got mogged. Okay, I was expecting, like, people to do literally anything. But no. Dude, that video was such a fucking... God. I had to go through so much, dude. Like, just to, like, make sure that it was, like, thoroughly put through. But you know how weird it was, Yen, to, like, put Raya Gar's shit in there?
Oh yeah.
But it made sense for context. It was for context, okay? I just needed to explain my point. But God, it felt weird to go through memory lane. But I could confirm Excellent 100% at least, like, is aware of the video's existence. I mean, it's kind of hard not to be. It just flew out of the water with fucking 22k. That was insanity. Like, God. Dude, mogged by
That's
runners.
evil.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck were we talking about? Your past mod? No, dude. No, that guy's gone. All right. No, we're talking about the person I made a video on a little bit ago. Excellent, to be specific. But yeah, that's the only aftermath that came of it. So, I mean, I thought Excellent would have maybe done like a comment or like a community post, but I guess deleting the comments like just gonna be the best that he does. Which is weird because he chose to delete that one, but left some other hate comments up. So it's just like the most recent one he just decided to like be picky with. Lol, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, we got other big things planned. I got some other things I'm gonna do in the future. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. Ugh.
Gulp.
It's awful. Dude, I'm not British, dude. Like, what? Where did this come from? This is awful stuff. Imagine being British. I'd, like, probably kill myself. But, like...
True.
Yeah. Dude, this is fucked up. But yeah. Then, as well, just to, like, another thing, just to kind of, like, close up a little bit, too. I don't think I'm going to actually be covering any birdie shit for a while now. I got that stuff out of the way, too. So I'm pretty sure you guys have seen some of the Queen stuff. I had that interview for a little bit, and it's gone. Amos, you did not fucking ask. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. You suck. Dude, your video... You fucking suck. Read the status, Lil Jen. You suck. Fuck you. Dude. Fucking pre-Yen is here, dude.
Come on, I fucking get a pass, okay?
Fucking pre-transitioned Yen is here, and I can't have this shit. No.
Yeah, it's kind of traumatizing, actually. Can you, like, not?
Yeah, we're gonna like treat him like Weezus. Timed out for an hour. Dude, fuck that. It's over, saga over. Dude, it's yeah. I mean, honestly, it was already kind of over since the birdie confrontation call with Queen. It was just, think of it as like tying up a loose end, all right, with like interviewing Queen for their own controversies. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no way. I mean, I've already talked about Queen before, like even a little bit after that whole situation. I don't see them realistically coming up into relevance again. They've kind of left the internet, which is probably for the best, dude. They clearly were way too emotionally driven, and dude, they fucking try to keep Ferret ashes because they were petty. All right, I don't know, dude. Like, I think it's for the best. Their best interest is not to be online anymore. But yeah, that video's out. The raw call's out. So if you guys ever like want to check that out, it is out on the channel, so you guys can see for yourself. But yeah,
Dude, wasn't it them who were like, "Oh, I didn't want the ferret to go to an abusive household," when
Yes.
referring to the dead ferret?
yes, no, that
It's like,
was
dude.
unironically like one of their arguments. It was just it was so fucking gay.
Well, how will the spirit rest in peace?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I know no one was gonna take their answer seriously. It was rough because they said that they try to defend their point by saying that they're Christian and that they respect the dead. But like, dude, it's just so fucking touched, dude. Cheese pizza claim. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Dude, I know that's not really going anywhere. You know, like I think, I've already talked about this with the birdie confrontation call. If you're referring to what I think you're referring to, Kalu, the whole like birdie having CP thing, they apparently did try to take that to the police at one point, but since it happened apparently so long ago, they just could do nothing about it. But yeah, I know. Because the CP in question, right, was when birdie was dating someone. I think that was like 15. They waited like a few years later and traced over their nudes for like a animation. Yeah, no, they're disgusting. But
It's fucking weird.
lovely stuff. Okay. Great fucking stuff, dude. But yeah. See, so yeah, Birdie Saga closed up for now. The only way I could see myself potentially returning is if there's like some other orbiter that like gains a little bit of relevance or something like that, you know, is like the kind of source of discussion, or if Birdie comes back. I don't realistically like see that happening now. Birdie coming back, if that does happen, it would I'm gonna guess it would probably like be like maybe in a year or two. There's no way that they come back like next week, dude. That I would crash out. But yeah, dude, I would be so mad if I just sat here and be like, yeah, I think we're good with Birdie for now. No need to talk about them anymore. And then tomorrow they upload, I'm back. Like I'm gonna like die. But we got that. There's no way that they continue. There's no way Cindy comes back. There's no way Queen comes back. I think we could finally fucking retire that cast of characters. Like, fuck me. Um, I I just don't realistic. Like, even if they do come back, no one's really gonna care that much, like, about what they have to say.
Nah.
Yeah. I am looking into other sides of the community at the moment, anyway. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So retiring Birdie for now. That's sad. I even have to say for now. But yeah, end of the saga, dude. End of the fucking saga.
Thank God.
Yeah, I've already like relayed like my past information of like looking into other stuff, but like everyone, what I bump into is like when I liked making when I make content, I like to try to reach out to people so I can get like interviews with them so that I could have like a better understanding rather than just like hearing what they did or like, you know, screenshots. It would be like their own words. But it's just a lot of them just ran. It's tedious. All right, it's annoying, but whatever, whatever. You're gonna jinx it now, Ace? No, 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 no. Any thoughts on the new Chili video and her statement on Ponder Freak? I'm gonna be so real, right? I will watch that in a later stream. Don't get me wrong. I want to reserve my thoughts for when we get to that stream. Okay, but a quick thought just to like satisfy your like, you know, answer. I think Ponder Sprocket is a fucking disgusting, abhorrent being who is disgustingly neglectful and needs to like apologize to people. All right, for like what happened in that.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
that was absolutely fucking mental what happened in Fiendish Cavern, and there's no defending that. There's no defending that. I don't like see any like good grace being given to her because I've been talking about Ponder for a while on this channel as well. Maybe not as long as many, but like I've dealt with some people like, you know, hard and heavy sweep, like, which is insane. So it's like I don't expect to be seeing that anytime soon. So I think the sweepers might actually calm the fuck down. So we'll see. But dude, like, God, there's just no defending that. The Spocter shit's insane. All right, but yeah, I'll definitely give a way more detailed, descriptive like take on it when I'm reacting to it. But that's just my thoughts from what I've seen already. So yeah.
I mean, yeah. Fiendish Cavern, like, fuck me, man. It's like, it's not even be fully like, not everything in its entirety has been looked at. So
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, guys, it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah, that's basically what I just said. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's only gonna continue.
I'm not happy. I'm really not happy.
I'll tell Ponder that when I see her at VidCon. Thanks, just a retard. Thank you for the tail.
Oh my God.
Yeah, buddy. God, this is awful. It's awful. Big day for big day for the ACC, guys. Fucking hell. Yeah, I am really, I'm not gonna disclose much, but what I'm gonna just say is this is only just not to sound gay cliche, guys, but this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of of bad things to come. All right. Have fun, fellas, and the next few months are gonna be awful. Stalking time? Okay. Okay, buddy.
Bruh.
Hey, that's not funny, guys. We don't make stalking jokes on women that think it's okay to instruct kids to look at BDSM online. Dude. God. Fuck me. Oh, thank you.
I mean, it definitely appears they're going to be making a statement soon, but we'll have to wait and see.
Thank you for the 2, yeah, buddy, from Danger Kitty. I appreciate it.
I know. I mean, you have what's their name? Kalimara, I believe. They made. I don't know how to say their username.
Yeah, we
Someone
could.
who's in the Arc Curly Cabal, you know.
Yeah,
They made a community post saying how they were in contact with, like, or had spoken to Ponder. They, you know, basically denounced what Ponder had done, and said that Ponder's going to be making a statement in the coming, like, however long, soon, rather than later, it would seem.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's already been like a Calamara disavowal. There's been like the clown teeth shit, which I do plan to read those on stream at a later time, maybe when I go over that shit directly, but like it's insane.
Yeah.
We're gonna be expecting manga common, like this has been under Chuli's video for someone that referenced it earlier, that they're gonna be responding to at least the Spockter stuff publicly, because that is gonna be very interesting to say the least, because I don't know I'm gonna have a lot of words to say when the name's Junkie video comes time to like review. Okay, that was depressing. And
It'll be interesting to see what manga comment has to say. I mean, it's no secret now, as it's been talked about in a public server now. I had a little call with manga comment, you know?
yeah,
Interesting stuff, so...
you see,
Yeah, we'll see what they have to say on their public statement, and wherever, if anything else needs to come from that, then we'll wait and see.
yeah, I guess we'll just have to fuck.
It's a lot of waiting and seeing. I know that's being said a lot, but like, it kind of has to be that way, and as annoying as it sounds, because everything needs to be looked into fully. You can't really rush into something like this.
Yeah.
But again, the stuff that needs it for like addressing immediately has been done.
Wait, hold on
which
a
is
second.
good.
Someone is telling me some interesting things, and I want to verify it to be true. It's not going to be like a huge thing if it is the case, but I want to take a look. Where would they have posted it? Someone's saying that Ponder posted like Chili's GoFundMe. When was that though?
I don't know.
Also,
That would be a surprise if it was before the video.
oh yeah, okay, yeah, this was 2 months ago, dude. You're acting like this is this is brand new information, guys. Yeah, lol. Also, thank you for the 2 solar. The Ice Age is coming, fellas. No, it unironically is. You guys have no idea how fucking cooked everybody is. Dude, it's evil, but I won't say too much, because I know if I keep being gay, inevitably something might slip. So I'm gonna hold my tongue. But yeah. So now I want to kind of like do something, since I got some of you here, right? Something a little wholesome. The reason why I even actually dragged this you know, abstract fan on, all right?
Yeah.
This little abstract orbiter, right? You see, recently we had a little bit of an art competition, like, you know, art contest. And whoever, like, you know, submitted and wins would get like $50. But I also like wanted it to be kind of like community based as well. So I'm gonna like, you know, show you some and then just put through a poll. So we'll see how this goes, guys. We'll see how this fucking goes. Okay, it's gonna be good news. I'm gonna put myself in a safe space in Terraria. All right. So the challenge, right, was to draw this evil 15 announcements and Ace server later. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, Gilded. Fuck you. Someone posted in the drama chat and I didn't see the date. Nah, fair enough. So, all right. I'm going to be showing some stuff, okay? The challenge was to draw Yen in a wrestler's outfit, okay? This was, I meant to do this 3 streams ago. But you know what? You know what? I have it here now. So, this is the first one, okay? We have this one, which I'm actually just going to like go to the forwarded message and art contest. See, this one was made by J7, okay? Appreciate it in all its glory. I think like I also added like as a little bonus, since it was wrestling, to make Toasty Vanilla the person to fight against. So evil stuff. So this is just the first of many. A lot of them are good. They're all pretty good though, if I'm gonna be real. Like I'm actually amazed by all of them, but obviously that's not how you do. Like you can't. All of them can't win, right? But then we got Zombie here, right? Who did a really good one. Okay, really nicely detailed. I also like how they all included like your little fire imp character. It's pretty,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
for the
they
most
all
part.
added flat. It's awesome.
Yeah, which just to put some just to show some detail, to remove the ring, right? They made Toasted Vanilla wear a shirt called "I Love Kids." So this is
It's awesome.
dude. This is great. This is great stuff. This is great stuff. And then we scroll down a little bit more. I think there's like 3 more submissions. Now we got one from, you know, Matthias or Nabi. This is the person who did like the whole bee army. And see, we got Yen in their costume, right? We got Thuman in the top left. We got me in the top right, right? And then we got Toasted Vanilla scared like the living hell. I like how they all just kind of like went for like a similar like suit aesthetic too. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty evil, pretty evil. And then
I love the detailing on the leggings for this one. It's really cool.
yeah,
With the
yeah.
flames.
Yeah, and like here's just so you guys see, this is the one without all like the little extra stuff. So you can just see the pure design. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I forgot to do it, to be honest. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. These are fire. No, they. I get it because they're on fire. No, but like, now one. I actually didn't expect Hidden to get involved in this, but like this is pretty cool. There you go. Have the world's quickest submission, Lamau. So we got Yen looking like a lesbian, strangling Toasty with their hands. Like, see, this
This
is
is awesome.
yeah, this is pretty cool stuff, right?
It's like an evil crossface. That's like just full on strangling the guy.
Yeah.
Deserve.
Yeah, like then we got them in the ring here, and then we got like a bit more shading and details. So this is like the final product, right? This is like what like it would look like at the end, right? Great stuff, great stuff. It's amazing. I believe we have one more submission, and it comes from Agent Nibbles, which they had this art style, which different design. Okay, a different design, pretty cool. They still kept the fire aesthetic, and they actually like kept Yen's hair to like their original character rather than like the pigtails. And they also like Toasted Vanilla is dead. I don't know what the fuck Yen did to them.
Yeah.
But Toast
I botched the spot. Yeah, I killed them in ring.
yeah. Lesbian Yen confirmed.
Oopsie.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, yeah, but yeah.
Dude, so what's gonna be annoying with polls, right? See, because there's 5 submissions, but like I think I could only put like 4 options. So maybe what I'll do is like, should I like do it like? I was gonna like just put them all in. Okay, yeah. You know what? You know what? This is how I'll do it, right? Instead of you picking like, because I don't want you to pick the winner, right? I'll put 4 up at first. You could pick the one that goes against the winner of the 4.
Oh gosh.
All right. So it'll be like one that a person.
So what pick my favorite?
Yeah, so that it will give you like it'll give like a little bit of an advantage to the artist, so they go against the winner of like the 4.
Okay. Oh god, they're all really good. It's so evil, right?
No, I
Because they're
know.
all really good.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
I love all of them. It's really it's awful like having like I like one more than the others. It's oh gosh. But I don't know. I think I'm more inclined to go towards Nabi's design. I think it is like the most unique out of all of them.
That's the one with me, Thuman, and Toasty at the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the most unique. I love the patterns on the legs.
All right. You just you just gave them you just gave them an advantage. Let's go. Oh, what's up, Julie? Long time no see. I'm kidding. Okay, but so what we'll put in the poll, right, is just for these submissions, right? Just to put the face to the like design again, right? Just so you know, J7 is this one. Okay, so I'm gonna like put in the poll J like like as like this one's J7. So I'm just gonna put the artists' names. Okay, just I think that makes it easier. Actually, shit. Is there a way that I could do this? Hold on. It's okay. Yeah, I could just change the yes. J, right? Can I change the yes? Hold on. Okay, about to say. Yeah, it's just being gay. Add a question. Which one is the best? So we got J7, right? And then, just so that you guys have a face to the design again. So this is J7. Then we got this is zombies. All right, and I'll spell it like them. All right. And then we'll put zombie right here. All right. Just so you guys remember that. And then we'll scroll back down because I believe the next one is Matthias, but then we'll do this one's Hidden Heroine. Okay. All right. Hidden heroin, and I think that's how. Yeah, and then and this is Agent Nibbles. All right, you guys remember? Yes, good, good.
You have so much faith in your audience.
All right. All right. I created a poll. All right. We'll just do some like chatting for a bit, right? I'll give you guys a few minutes to pick a winner, and then we'll move it on. Okay. We'll move it on. Not supposed to be here. Well, I appreciate you here anyways, Chili. It's nice. It's nice. You'll just bisexual Akumu. Well, he thinks everyone's bisexual, so that's not really an insult to him.
True.
Dude, this is awesome. This is awesome stuff. And you know what? While we wait, right, just to give it some time, we should do some PvPs.
Oh god.
Actually, no wait, yeah, with the gravestone. Actually, we'll get to the graveyard in a second.
Gravestones.
So I just want you guys to know,
God.
before we get to the gravestones, I just want you to know, last stream, just to show how much I've locked in to this game, I have an unhealthy addiction. Okay, this is my underground bunker that was not here last stream, and I've low-key been doing this game for a while now. Oh god. Okay, so we got this. Nice. We got we got them here. Welcome to Abstract. Nice one. We got we got the clothes designer guy. Okay, and then we got to go up here. But before I go to the next thing, I wanna show something. I just need you guys to know, it took me 2 hours to set this up. The fucking
I did some changes. Plus, you've been talking.
Yeah, hold on. Before I do fully show this one off. So this is literally going to the end of the world here, right? And then we'll go back. Then we got like our arena set up here to do little like waves and fights. Okay, which
Just how much stone I've been mining for this.
You've been doing crazy shit. That's fucking up.
Yeah.
That is fucked up. Dude. Oh yeah. Then we'll go back and I'll let you lead for yours.
Oh god. Okay. Alright. Here we go.
And then we'll finish off with space.
Now, you can tell which person in this game likes building houses.
So I helped build this.
No, you didn't. You did no such thing. You keep throwing smoke bombs in here. So all the chests are organized. Meanwhile, Aces is just a cluttered mess.
Yeah. Dude.
Evil stuff. I haven't done anything at the bottom yet. But...
I like...
Yeah.
Jen's pretty fucking evil for this sign. They named this fucking Ted Bundy's basement. They're fucking diabolical. Okay. But...
Well, what was funny about it is when we had, like, Hex and Goat join, like, to begin with, they didn't have any, like, additional jump stuff. So they went into the basement and they couldn't get out.
That's messed up, dude. So... Okay, so now you guys are gonna see something amazing. Alright, you guys are gonna see something awesome. So, I discovered today with Yen that you can edit the gravestones. And we have a little cool thing, dude. Since I played this game a lot, I might go up here just to, like, reminisce. Okay. So
yeah?
We got the first gravestone that said, "Here's buried the torch body of Toasty Vanilla." All right. Then we got, "Here lies the grooming expert Demon Scylla." Banger. Then we got, "Here lies Nezzy Monster." We forgot what they wanted on their tombstone. Oh. Dude, this is fucked up. Then we got, "Here lies the suicide baiting connoisseur Hiten Mitsuru," which, yeah, we'll be talking about them today. Which, then we got, "Here lies the totally real lawyer Ponder Sprocket." Then we got, "Here lies Susie Diddletones, who aged Chris into a zygote and passed." Dude, they reverse died. Dude. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then we got, "Here lies Milky Way Shakers, who conceded to the Grim Reaper on all points." That's messed up, dude. That's fucked up. Then we got...
Oh, I don't know half these signs.
here lies the person who thought women were punching bags, Skywise. Which, yeah,
Christ.
fucking, yeah. Then we got, here lies someone worse than Smash Bandicoot, the 90s router. That's an obscure reference. Then we got, here lies Miss Zizi, who was gunned down in a hazing ritual. Then we can, here lies Walmart Lewis McClung. Excellent. Hey, there's a video on that guy recently. You guys should check it out if you haven't.
Yeah.
Then we got here lies Snarkfield, who aged up the character to their expiration date, 20 by the way. Then we got we got here lies Ari, tried to gay up death, failed miserably. Then we got here lies Ellie Momelli. They refused to comment on what they wanted written here. And then, of course, we had to end it off with the guy I talked to, Jar. Here lies Jar. Cindy deactivated him. So sad. Dude, we might add more gravestones depending on, like, you know, some things. Like, each time I get into a drama with someone, they lose, dude. They're going to be added. It's going to be fucking awesome. Also... No, Callo. The obscure reference with Smash Bandicoot was Router said that Lio Convoy was objectively worse than Smash Bandicoot, and if you disagree, then your moral compass is fucked. So
Yeah.
evil shit. But also, I've realized that you guys are good around me. I really appreciate you guys' support for the 2K. That was really awesome and epic. All right, like I really appreciate it. I was expecting to maybe reach that goal like around December. Not 4 months beforehand, so yeah, it was insane. The amount of support that I got, like with the last 2 videos, I've garnered over 200 subscribers within like the past couple days. Like, you guys are insane. You guys are mad lads, alright? Dude. Awesome stuff, though. Awesome stuff. But, yes. So, after that little tour, I think we got some votes. Okay. We got... I thought Jar's win would be about sleeping. Yeah, the sleepy time call too well. Dude, dude. The sleepy time call was permanent, dude. Fuck. But yeah. Okay. So, according to the poll, it looks like Hiten won. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me put an end to the poll. Now, very simple. Right, very simple. Now, you guys remember Hiten? I was about to fucking super chat myself. God. Yeah. Okay, anyways, start a poll. So, I'll just put in Hiten for short. Hiten or Nabi, which was the one that, just to remind you guys, right? Just to remind you guys, just to re-show you, just in case you guys have short-term memory span or just got here. All right. This is Hiten, okay, and this one is Nabi's. So these are the 2 that are going against each other now, okay? Got it. Okay, so now we'll do that, and yeah, I'll set another poll, and I'll fuck around in the game a little bit longer. Just to, like, wait. Now, do you want to do some PvPs, Jen, or no?
Oh god, fine. Okay, give me 1 sec.
I'm gonna go to that one place that you could probably guess where I would go.
Okay. 1 sec.
Dude, this is so evil. This is evil stuff. Am I Unk? What do you mean by that, Kalu? What do you mean? Alright. Yen, come up here. Come up here, Yen.
Okay, well, sorry.
Come up here.
Okay.
We're gonna have to, like, give him some time to vote. Alright. Pranked! Alright. Evil shit. Evil. Dude, actually, this is not even that much of a prank, dude. This, like, I think this guy's, like, unironically super easy to...
Let me turn this on. There we go.
So fucking bad. Dude! There's no way. Barely
Fucked
even,
up.
dude. They just stood still for most of that. That's fucked up, dude. Well, now that we have that out of the way.
Oh my god. Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? Where'd she go? Dude. This is so fucked up. And it recharges way too fast, dude. That's fucked up, man. That's
Yeah.
dude. This is so messed up. What the fuck? Dude. I think so far, dude, that was a fucking landslide if I've ever seen one. Holy shit.
What's up?
The pole.
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, only 2 minutes and like the bee army is like you know, Mathias, right? Has like 73%. Alright,
Bees.
I would give it like another minute, but like I think they're cooked. Like everyone vote up. Make sure to get your votes in or else forever be salty. Okay?
Yeah.
Dude. Alright, some more votes are dialing in. And
We have a caller on the line.
even though you
Yeah.
took a moment to look at it, you're cooked.
Okay.
Yo, you know what? Let's just I'm just gonna use a gun.
I'm reaching.
Oh, they're reaching. Nah, fuck this. That takes way too long.
Yeah.
I used to only
This
like
thing's way too broken.
what the.
Oh, do you want another trophy for the wall, dude? Oh, we can start. Actually, we can start doing that now. We can just start putting them up here.
This is messed up, dude.
Mm.
Dude.
Yeah, like we can just start putting like trophies on the back wall of here once this gets filled up.
Dude, guys, I just want you all to know that I'm neurotypical, by the way. But yeah. Hey, Yen. You win fries. Dude, this is fucked up, dude. I have like 16 lens too. You know, I just want you to know I had like 8 other suspicious looking eyes ready for this bit, but like I think I could chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could chill on them.
I mean, there might even be more in my house if you go into one of the chests.
Nah, see, now we got more votes in, dude. It's so evil, dude. It's so over. I gave it a few more minutes to be fair. All right, Hidden lost, okay, and Nabi won, okay, dude. Honestly, they deserve it too. They've been doing so much like artwork for myself, so it's like paying them $50 will just be like, you know, nice. I'd be paying them back. Dude. All right, ending the poll. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I will definitely be talking to them soon. I don't even know if they realize that they won yet. That would be really funny if they just woke up and just like, it's like, hey, you want $50? Dude. Gosh, it's so over, dude. It's so fucking over. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. This was pretty fun. Like I kind of like wanted. I'm gonna do like I didn't want to do another one till like I finished up this one, but I like doing this. This is I'm gonna be doing these more often, guys. All right, pretty cool stuff. Hold up, just checking some things real quick. But yeah, no, honestly, this I'm definitely gonna do more art contests though. Yeah, dude. Okay, no, I'll just think about like the next idea, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, this is good. This is good news. Okay, the bee army, you know, soldier won. Okay, dude.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Gosh, wait, what did I say I would do for the donut? Oh god. Oh god.
Wait. Oh wait. Oh.
How long do you want to stay on the stream, buddy?
I am not singing. I will voice crack. I will like perish if I try singing.
Nah, you know, we gotta do Wake Me Up Inside, and you'll be like the girl part, and I'll be the guy part.
I don't even think I know lyrics.
That's why karaoke has words.
Hopefully your stream breaks again like last time. you
Okay,
tried doing
fuck
karaoke,
you.
Where it was like it was coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb, aka like emo boy versus trained opera singer.
Look, you know, I think all things considered,
Mhm.
I did decent.
Yeah,
Dude,
it was
it
awesome.
yeah, I did. Of course, I was always gonna get like bodied, like having him go right after me. Like, you know what? I prefer him go after me than me go after him. I'll just put it that way. Can you imagine like how would it been if he just started off like with like the perfectly trained opera voice, and then it's just like me that's like lightly like squeaking, going after to finish
Yeah,
the
it'd be
lyric.
awesome.
No, that'd be awful.
Dude, it was
Dude.
so funny last time you did that. Your stream had it was still going, but you would end the recording like 10 minutes after, or like 10 minutes before. It was awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's
Super scuff.
you know I love my streams.
Hmm.
It
It's why you haven't streamed in about 10 years.
wasn't 10 years, you faggot. Okay, but yeah, I won. Now, I don't.
But anyway, I don't think I said it properly, but all the art that did get sent in that didn't win is all very awesome, and thank you guys so much for participating. It was very cool.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, yeah, it was like fun overall. Like, you guys did like it was. That's why, like, I kind of just had like a community decision because it was kind of hard to choose on my own. Like, that's a lot of it was really good, and like, I don't
Yeah,
know, it was pretty hard to pick because
yeah.
you all did a good job. Like, it's not like there was anyone where it's like, let's not include this one. This one was bad. Like, it was not. Someone draws like a stick figure of Yen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys want
I
this
would
one
have
to win?
voted for that. Actually.
Yeah,
I would have voted for that.
yeah, but that's just because you're evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the stick figure $150. Dude, that'd be like such a punch in the face to everyone else. It's like imagine people
Yeah,
that
I
spent
cracked
like
this out like 5 minutes before the stream.
yeah,
Yeah.
people that spent like days doing the art, like hours, days, and then like compared to the one who did it like in 2 minutes, it's like I just wanna thank the stick figure. Like, that'd be
Pretty
messed up,
awesome.
dude. Dude, I should have like had a stick figure submission and just made myself win. It'd be like that scene from Kung Fu
Oh yeah.
Panda where it's like the Dragon Warrior, it's me. Well, no way. Dude, I give myself $50. Dude, that'd be awesome.
What, like how you almost donated like your own super chat?
That would have sucked too, because I would have showed my credit card details on live. Dude,
Yeah.
that
Yeah, I
would
would.
have been fucked up. Let's see. Are we finally getting Ace karaoke stream? Some other time. Some other time. Ace as Space Ace art contest. To be honest, I really like the cosmic art aesthetic. Like, I really do like that. That's why,
You
like,
should show it. You should
yeah.
show it. You should show it. You should show it. Show it. Show it.
Show which? That one,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
dude. Hold on.
It's so cool.
Yeah, let me like. Speaking of the winner,
Just so Nah can have a fucking victory lap again, you know?
yeah, dude. Like I said, Nod does like a lot of good art. Okay,
Yeah.
like let me show something from this and put it into emo call-ins. Yeah, dude. Like,
It's so cool.
this is also why, unironically, Nod does like a lot of this for free and for the fun of it, which is why like I think that if anyone was gonna get the $50, I think it's very very well deserved in my opinion for them. I've given them like Nitro like twice though. To be fair, I felt bad even getting the stuff for free. Like if it's YOLO,
Dude,
I'll
it's
always take it for free. If it's not, it's like I just kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's just eh. But yeah, this is the art that they made. It's really cool. All right. They made this a little bit ago. This is like obviously we can see Yen on the side here going all fired out, dude. All right. They have like a nice cool fire aesthetic, and then as for myself, they gave into the whole cosmic aesthetic. Because some people like, when I like name myself A Space, I didn't even think of like a cosmic context, but it's really cool because it's like they take it literally and like, combine space with my character. And I've really loved the cosmic aesthetic ever since. So it's like that's why like it's also like the PFP of the server. That's why like we got it here where it's like, dude, I got like stars on me, like a cosmic aura, like it's pretty cool. It's pretty fucking sick. All right, this art piece is literally amazing. Okay.
Yeah. And then you have my little goober between the both of us. It's awesome.
Yeah, we got the little imp that's just kind of like watching.
Don't call him an imp. Leave him alone.
Yeah, the little fucking little fucker, dude. This little fucking evil guy.
Hey.
Yeah. I just also like how Yen's eye just has like the fucking female. You're cooked. Look at your eye has like a female symbol or something like that. Like it's evil.
Oh, it's the yen symbol. That's just in the character design.
Yikes.
It's that's why people get sometimes confused because it is meant to be like 2 lines. Because otherwise, yeah, you are right. It's just the the woman symbol.
Yeah, bro really wanted us to know.
Yeah.
But what the fuck is a yen? Hey, don't worry about it, okay? But is this plus aura? Yes, it is, Metaphone. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like, you see, that's like, I've garnered, like, a lot of cool artists in my audience. Like, you guys do, like, a lot of cool shit. So it's like, it's always cool to see stuff for free. But it's also, like, why, like, I will commission some of you, not YOLO, but, like, some of you. Like, YOLO and Zombie are OGs. But, it's like, just, unironically, YOLO Cola and, like, Zombie, like, have been here since November? Like, of last year?
Yeah.
I mean it when I say that they're fucking OGs, dude. It's insane. Like, I was just a little guy back then, okay? Just a little guy.
That's awesome.
But
I still remember December last year. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Very brony modes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's evil.
Yeah, I like horsecock, but what's yen in their fetish?
No,
I love how like
extreme.
you weren't even like with that known as well. It's just like you just got that unlucky.
Yeah.
I think you liking.
I run the page.
I sometimes forget that you like Starscream at times, dude. That's like a very,
awesome.
very ancient piece of yen aura. Like fuck or lore, not aura. It's
Aura?
actually weird to
Yeah,
like
aura.
cars. They're like a fucking car file.
Ka-chow.
Yeah.
Ka-chow.
Yeah. Ace wouldn't let me leave. Yeah, buddy? Yeah? Dude, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. But we got some cool peeps now. But I thought, I'm infamous for doing derails, right? But I thought this one would be a fun one. Okay. So, I don't think you guys were too upset with this one, hopefully. It kind of, it makes me want to do more community-based stuff, too. Yeah, we'll start up another art contest, and I'll give, like, a month for it as well. Or whatever, right? We'll do that for sure. I'll try to be quicker in response to when it's done, though. That's my bad. I really meant to do it, like, after every stream I was doing, I was like, fuck, I meant to do this. But, yeah, we got it out of the way now. It's pretty fun stuff. It's, yeah, cool stuff. But now, we're gonna, like, take a little mini break from Terraria. And, guys, just in case you guys, tisk. If you guys haven't done it already, remember to like up the stream and subscribe if new. This is cool stuff. All right. Now, okay. Let's actually get into, let's actually go into why you guys are here in the first place. Right. Let's be real. You guys are not here for my charismatic energy. Okay. You are here because
people aren't here for art and art commentary. What are you on about? This isn't like 2018.
Yeah, no, we are purely here to see mentally ill women crash out, okay? That's the real reason, okay? God. I like how Ace streams where I have breakfast, food, and commentary. Uh-oh. Yikes. Dude, that reminds me, there was a person that was showing a work in progress that they were making for art once in Goat's server, and it hit me like whiplash, because on the top right corner, they were watching one of my streams, and they even just said, ignore the Ace stream, like in like parentheses. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like...
Derogatory, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that one scene. It's like, It's like that one scene in like Despicable Me. It's like, you guys actually like this garbage? It's like, I don't know. It's really surreal that you guys actually watch this stuff sometimes. I don't know. It's I'm convinced that some of you just click on it, have a seizure, and wake up after the stream's done. There's no way.
Like fucking midnight.
Yeah, it's they actually leave it on while going to
I
bed.
wake up.
Unlucky. Yeah, we actually all hate you. Yeah, Metapone, I might just remove your segment from the Queen video, okay? I gave you too much clout. God.
Get him out.
Yeah, get out! Alright.
Get out.
Alright, you ready? You ready, Yen?
Oh wow, I've never seen this one before.
Actually-
I'm so ready.
Fuck, wait, before going into it, not to derail this as a context, it's unironically been 3 months since I've talked about this bitch. So, like,
Oh god.
if you guys don't remember, oh my god. We went over their, whole argument with, Lio, like, a while ago in a group chat, and they were very upset because Lio was helping Chuli, basically get to the bottom of Avi Haltman, Caden Monroe, and even took care of Nezzy Monster when it was confirmed that Nezzy Monster, what was it, lied about, like, not even, well, lied, but more or less, like, they admitted to something. They admitted to something fucked up. They admitted to only, like, telling people not to, like, have kids around NSFW or whatever for, like, that one infamous screenshot just because they cared more about their reputation than the child's safety. They were worried about being called a hypocrite. So it's like, dude, it's messed up. It's genuinely messed up. So we got Nezzy and Avi Haltman and Caden Monroe, who, one of them was a groomer and one of them had grooming behavior. So great cast of friends Hiten has acquired. And to make it even better, Caden Monroe was their partner. So they're crashing out because it's like they feel like all their friends were taken away from them. And it's like, I'm gonna be so real. If I'm gonna be just so dead ass with you, right? If I lost a couple friends because they were fucking pedophiles, what do you think? I'm not gonna fucking crash out at the person calling them out. I'm gonna be disappointed in the actual, like, people I consider friends. That's insane. Like, that is an insane reaction they had. They took it out on, like, everybody else, despite, like, God, I know, like, I'm fumbling with my words because it's just so mind-boggling. Because, like, you were genuinely more upset that people are calling out your pedophilic friends, right? Versus actually caring about, like, who they affected. That is insane. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. God.
How dare you call out the problems in my community? Fuck you.
But then they had an argument, and, God, because I know we're going to bring this up again later, but I'll save that part of context when I go over Chuli's video. But essentially, to make a long story short, right, with Lio and them argued, and they suicide baited at the end of it. They blamed Lio for helping Chuli. They blamed Lio for their friends being gone. They blamed Lio for so much, and yeah, then they suicide baited, which clearly it was bait. Because here's their video now. Like, fuck me, dude. I don't know. It's mind-boggling. But you know what? We'll let's see. She also implied that Chili was lying, I think. She's been doing that for years, though, to be honest. Like, she is such an annoying bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also,
keep in mind, right, like, a lot of the actions that, like, Chuli did, that Hiten was afraid of, was the actions of a minor.
Yeah. No, it's like, bro was scared of kids. No, okay. But, yeah.
And my friends loved kids.
Yeah, they already have a lot in common. Anyways. Let's get into this video, okay? Alright, I don't like hearing a schizo bitch's voice at, like, normal speed, so we'll put it at 1.25. Alright, turn up the volume a little bit just for you fellas in the audience. What does CW even mean? Content warning?
Content warning.
Discussion of self-harm and sewer slide. Alright, here we go.
So, some of you have questions.
Oh god,
I'm sure.
too loud. Ugh.
I've been trying to avoid talking about this situation involving Chuli for a couple of reasons. For one, I had been told that Chuli wanted to be left alone and to not talk about what happened publicly. Another was that I was manipulated and turned against her by Avi Haltman. And lastly...
Oh my god. Really? It's not even been 20 seconds, and you were manipulated by Avi. How? How?
Like, so Avi was the person grooming Julie. I would love to know how, but spoiler warning for this video: there are no screenshots.
God. Okay.
There's not a shred of screenshots. And Heaton's defense for this is, oh, a lot of this happened in calls, right? But they talk about stuff that happens in DMs in this call, or this rant, this mad ramble. So, what?
God, fuck me, man. But yeah, let's let's keep it going. It's already somebody else's fault. Not even been fucking 30 seconds. It's already somebody else's fault.
In the echo chamber that was the SCC, I had those beliefs confirmed and enabled by the people around me. This should have been addressed sooner, but I had very real, very scary things happening in my own personal life that demanded my attention before this. On top of that, I've been in therapy for a few months now, and with distance from the situation came clarity both about my own actions and about the actions of those around me. So I'm going to take accountability for the part I played in Julie's pain over the past few years and my hostility in general, because I've said before, intention does not mitigate impact, and I had an impact. I will be explaining why these things happened, but I want it noted up top.
Okay, that's fair.
They're explanations. They're not excuses by any means. It's important to me that context on my...
Just a little bit of spoilers. I've already heard, I think, the first 20 minutes is going to be decent, but, the rest of the video is just, shit. But, we'll play it out. We'll see. We'll see.
Side is given, but it does not erase what happened, and I don't intend it to come across that way. I just want you to know what happened. So, I have a hair trigger for aggression, which was very greatly exacerbated during my time in the SCC. I would see something that would trigger me, and I'd act upon it in rage.
Yeah?
I was far more hostile than I ever should have been. This is something that overshadows a lot of the wrong I've done in some shade or another. I see something that causes problems, I fly off the handle, and as a result, I end up hurting people. To Fran, I'm sorry for berating you the way I did. You were young, your actions did not warrant the level of vitriolic language I used in making those videos about the first Spocter allegations in 2018. You need somebody to come to you and explain what the issue was with your video in private. You didn't need the dog pile, and I'm sorry. To Safi, I want...
Interesting. I didn't know she actually responded to that, because I know that was a thing people brought up, because she used sexual insults as well, just because people were starting to make comparisons to fuchsia butter. I think she said called them a ding-along or something like that. I don't know.
I don't even know. Some weird sexual comments in the video about Fran.
Yeah, and Fran is 16. At least it was 16
Yeah.
at the time, to be clear. So it's that's why people were making parallels to the Akuma shit with fuchsia butters, but I mean, okay. They apologize. So far it's okay. I don't think anyone's gonna accept it, but this is interesting. Because that was genuinely an apology made with no excuse, so that's interesting. Safi. I'm trying to remember Safi. Is this the one that with the Doodletown shit?
Yeah, if it's the person who I'm thinking they're referring to, again, I'll have to wait and see when they play. But
Yeah, I'll just play it.
In relation to the George Raccoon stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
wanted to apologize for making your story public before you were ready to. When the doc about Ray was being made, I was told by Avi that your experience was already included with your permission, rather than double checking. I took his word for it, because it seemed like a weird thing to lie about. I should have dug into that more, and I regret not doing so. I'm very sorry. I also want to apologize to Ephron.
Okay, I don't know who that is. I'm also eating pizza, by the way.
It would be that. Yeah, I can tell you, fat bastard.
Fuck you.
But no, I think it is Saf they're referring to, because they mentioned the Ray Dark, Ray, whatever their name, something. I keep hearing this document referred to consistently, but I haven't looked into it myself.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
That sounds right.
It's the fucking blood moon. That's why there's so much noise right now.
Oh, I'm logged out of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I could just log out. That's the only reason why I didn't log out. Okay.
Oh no, I logged out because my screen locks the full screen.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay, we can continue. Do
you want to finish your mouthful first?
Okay, so yeah, I did get confirmed. They were a victim of Ray who was essayed by her. Wait,
Okay.
like Rachel? Or it's just like a different Ray? I don't know a lot of SEC stuff, to be very blunt. I'll just like let you process that question. But anyways,
While I still think the way things were handled in that situation was wrong, it was also wrong of me to take a drive-by shot at you as I left the community, more so that I never corrected the record. I was going off the words of people who assured me they were there and had the whole story. I'm sorry, Ephraim, you didn't deserve it. Should have been more thorough in my research of the situation and not acted out of immediate outrage. It was a fucked up thing to do, and I'm working on prioritizing my reactivity problems. I want to apologize to Hive as well, but I need to explain some things because a lot of this has been blown out of proportion. When I did art commissions, I've made it clear in both streams and social media that you would have to submit.
Oh wait, holy shit! Yen,
What's up?
hold on, hold the fucking phone. Hold on.
Holding.
Yeah, hold on.
Holding. Holding.
Hold on.
Holding.
Holy shit. Hold up. I know this is a derail, but because I'm interested. To be better. Manga Common just responded.
Whoa, whoa. Hello.
Dude.
Hey, buddy.
Alright,
see.
To be better. Open link in new tab. Okay. Dude. Okay, we're gonna take a little pause on Heat and we'll trust me, we'll get back into it. We'll get back into it.
Hang on.
You ready?
I need to message. No, give me 1 sec. I need to message you.
Oh, this is not very long of a document either. Dude. God. Okay.
Check your DMs.
Yeah, there's a black bar that blocks that. But,
Okay.
anyways. Yeah, so, God, dude. This is evil, dude. This is fucking evil. Okay. Let's take a look. I'm Manga Common, and I need to take accountability for my mistakes. This isn't easy to write, but it's important as my goal is to be better. Starting with being honest about how I failed myself. My audience and many others, after Chili's video, speaking to them and a few others, this is something that I cannot ignore. 5 years does not negate a situation I was a part of. Back in 2018, I publicly defended a former creator called Spoctor Tech. In 2020, during a call in Ponder Sprocket's Discord server, I learned that Spoctor admitted to possessing illegal content on a hard drive, which he asked Ponder to defend him. As you can see below in a screenshot, I had said that this situation and information need to be addressed publicly because it could not be defended if true. I knew the seriousness of the situation, and I still chose not to update my audience or correct my earlier defense. So then we got Ponder saying, okay, we need to talk about something. I could use some help. And at here, Kid Monroe being like, what happened? And then we got Ellie. Oh, lovely. Spoctor actually did a bad. Fucking shit. I'm trying to delete. I'm trying to keep myself calm right now. Thankfully, I'm listening to music.
That's the Omega.
Interesting. The pedophile? Okay.
Yeah, that is the Omega. So these are the DMs that were shared to Manga Common when myself and Lio had our call with him.
Yeah.
That's why he's got these screenshots.
Okay. So now we got fucking what is it here? Hold up. I feel like I keep okay. What do you mean? You know,
This is in a VC.
No,
this is in the VC text chat, so that's why seems like he's talking to himself.
yeah, okay, so yeah, no, that's I'm just like I just keep getting like pinged repeatedly, but we got I'm trying to keep myself okay, but I've heard that size. God, today's been a roller coaster of emotions, Jesus Christ. My mic's not working for some reason, but Jesus Christ, I do not blame the anger, Ponder. Well, thanks for that quick summary. Slaps forehead, shakes head. Well, that's an interesting way to start the year. Yup. Well, yeah, then we got okay. Yep. Okay. Well, what we can do is address it fully. Yep. I do think that what we should do is publicly say that we cannot defend this. I'm not saying shit. Same. I'm pretty sure that's literally Fagos and V as well.
Fagos and V Omega not being the ones to say we ain't saying shit.
Yeah, shit. Shit. Who fucking cares about CPU on a hard drive, dog? Who gives a shit? Then we actually say, cut that
Oh
shit
my
out,
God.
fucking hell. And then V saying, give me a sec, trying to calm myself down. Dude, the silence is the issue here. Back when I was in the ACC content sphere, people trusted me because I spoke publicly before, and I failed to be transparent with this information when the truth came out. I could point out reasons like thinking Ponder would have been the one who would break the information to the public, or uncertainly about what my responsibility would be, but those are excuses. The fact is, I had the information, I had the platform, and I didn't act. That was negligence on my part, and I apologize for that. This wasn't the one time I've mishandled serious topics. Roughly around the same time period, I also botched the Toby drama. These events made it clear that I wasn't capable of responsibility handling ACC related content, so I made an active push to step away from it, doing less and less videos related to that until the last one in 2021. I focus myself on media content so I don't have to worry about hurting people if I make a mistake. Fuck me, dude. Okay. I cannot undo what I did wrong, but I can and have to own up to my mistakes. I should have spoken up. I didn't, and people were misled because of that. Well, I don't expect these types of situations to appear in my path going forward. If I ever end up in a situation where serious allegations are raised, I will do my best to handle it transparently or step aside for someone who is better equipped for this. I've made many mistakes. I regret them, and I want to do better. I am sorry to everyone I let down. I do not expect amnesty. I made mistakes, and I need to take accountability. Thank you for your time, Manga Common. You know, I'm kind of surprised that he touched on the Toby thing, but I'm kind of also surprised he didn't touch on the other thing.
Yeah,
So,
I just now realised that.
that's not a lie, but it is obfuscation. So, unless he, well, I kind of already know the answer. I don't think he feels he fucked up in that now. So, dude, fucking hell. But yeah, just in case, like, you guys didn't know, like, what the context of that was, back in a situation, there were people trying to convince Ponder Sprocket to not cover the Spocter thing. It was actually Via Omega and Phagos mainly, for what we know, right, in this call. Manga Common was the one that said that we should publicly call it out, but their mistake, where they kind of fell flat, is they didn't look into it further while covering, like, you know, drama stuff, whatever, right? And they just kind of, like, kept it quiet. Now, one thing I'm willing to be fair with is, I can argue more from Common's cover-up is it's more negligence, and compared to Phagos and V Omega, where it's like that was intentional. They genuinely did not want that out there. I think that difference has to be recognized, in my opinion, because Manga Common, I think, is just an idiot who expected someone else to do it. And I don't think Ponder was ever going to do it if they're literally being told not to do it, like, and they actually agree with it. So it's rough. It's rough. Thoughts, Yen?
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair to say. Obviously, that's not the only thing, but again, I'm not sure. Do I bring that up?
Well,
I mean, he's just actively chosen not to talk about it here.
that's what's interesting about it, in my opinion. Because it's like, I kind of already knew he didn't see himself as in the wrong in that situation. So, naturally, I know he's not going to bring it up, which is why I think that would be interesting if that was made public now. But that's, I guess, that's not my call. I'm not going to leak shit. I'll just got to let things play out. So if it leaks, it leaks. But, yikes. Yeah, so, I mean, it's okay. I mean, for responding to the Spocter thing, I think it's decent. He said, like, you know, what everyone was already thinking. And he's not doing commentary for this one. It's the other thing that I kind of wanted him to respond to. That's really the issue that I have here. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. God. Stop vague posting info as public. No, it's not really. Girl, I'm so impatient. Just because it was talked about here in Spurgatory, which you guys can join by clicking on the link, the Discord server on the top. All right, you guys can find it there. But no, I mean, nah, it is what it is. We'll see what goes on. I'm probably gonna continue Heat and stuff. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about it. Thoughts?
I think that's a fair thing to say. Again, they fucked up here.
Yeah.
At the time, they were in a position to talk about it, and they didn't. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I getting pinged in our tab? Hang on. Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, what happened?
Check art.
I'll check art. Alright, seeing, letting it
That's
load.
awesome. Yellow.
Oh, nice. Cool stuff, Yellow. Cool stuff. Finally doing art again. Evil stuff. Dude, fucking hell. Well, anyways. We move on, Yen. We move on. I stop, clickbaiting my audience and go back to the video we only got through 3 minutes of. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
An application through Google Forms because it was the easiest way for me to keep track of commissions I had. I have said over and over that my commissions are structured the way that they are because I have memory issues and I didn't want to take somebody's money and forget. Hive circumvented that after I had told him and after he had filled out the paperwork to pay me via Twitch donations. And sure enough, I forgot. By the time that you had messaged me, we no longer had any servers in common because I had left Cat's Lair, which is why your message didn't go through. I never blocked you. I never had reason to. If I had blocked you, you'd have gotten Clydebot, not red text. That being said, I am sorry for the miscommunication on my part, and I want it clear that I have since refunded you the moment I found out that this had happened. I also want to apologize.
Interesting. So I didn't even know that there was a scamming allegation with Hiten.
Yeah. I believe it, yes, to do with Hive Cat, who's in the chat.
They all have memory
Live.
issues for gore. Yeah, I don't know how you forget to pay someone when you commission them, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Especially if they're in like servers with them.
yeah, that's a little hard to believe on my end, but I guess we power through. Okay, we power through.
Apologize to Rin. I have a lot to apologize to you for. For one, we should have examined Yoon's side a little more closely. He provided some evidence of what he was claiming, but I didn't look into it as well as I should have. I got involved the way I did because of what was claimed, and as well, I felt justified when you said that nobody would remember me if I killed myself, and I acted on a lot of personal anger about that. Between that and the claims that you'd been stalking and harassing Yoon, I felt justified in talking about what was happening. We should have seen through it. That's on me. Your mental health should never have been blasted to the SEC. You should not have gotten to a point where you felt like you needed to dox your medical forms in order to prove these things. I'm so sorry if I had ever contributed to that. For what it's worth,
You reported them to the FBI cyber tips to get their full
Yeah,
legal
we're gonna
name.
talk about that.
Like, this is not like a little, I was misled here. You went full throttle. All right, you went full throttle to try to dox them yourself. Are you gonna say anything about that?
Earth,
Because
on
we
request,
blocked
I
an old account or something?
Oh.
Isn't that it? Like,
Mhm.
It's like, fuck me, man.
did try to
Like, this is insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if they even mention it.
contact Yoon in order to come back to answer for what he had done, as we have personal messages together, but he never got back to me. And if you're watching this, don't come back and deal with your shit. Don't talk to me ever again. I also want to apologize.
Okay, so she just doesn't she just doesn't mention the FBI report she did.
Yeah. Also, yeah, you like don't come and talk to me if you have something important or like more additional to add for context. Yeah, because that's good, isn't it? We love that.
Fucking hell, bro. Dude. Also, oh, what's up, Cupcast? Dude, this is so fucking evil.
You call them Cutcast?
Yeah? God, this is awful shit.
Free Mr. Huck.
Yeah, I call them Cupcast because it sounds funny.
Yes.
Yeah,
Huck Raid.
dude. Fuck.
For misgendering and dead naming you, I'm trans myself, and it was never my intention to be transphobic. I knew you when you were your dead name, and before you went by he, him pronouns. We didn't interact very much, and you changed your name,
didn't believe
and
this.
your preferred pronouns quite a bit, and because we were not close, I didn't know you that well, I just kind of leaned
Dude.
into the things I was used to. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, hold up. I was pinged into Cat's Lair again. Dude, you guys, I get it. I'm famous. Ha ha ha. You gotta stop tagging me, bruh. You gotta stop. Oh, stop. You gotta stop the tagging, bruh. Dude, I can't handle all this fame, man. Hold on. Emo Collins. Alright, so this is like context for the Hive shit.
Alright.
Alright. So, we got, just to be very blunt, alright, we got the first screenshot is of Hive saying, Lamau, you forget I said that I am going to do either a silent message or a ghostwire. Was going to name drop you, you bud, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known about silent message. So, you know how I wanted to do a LP of Ghostwire? I was just curious how much you'd charge for a thumbnail featuring both our YT Sonas. I figured feature you because you made the suggestion, bud. Yeah, I could do that. I'd say probably $50. Yeah, I could do that next Thursday. Cool. Yeah. You want me to send you a ref? Then we got this. Yeah, you want me to send you from the thumbnails I've already on it. Here's a bomb, Hiten. Okay. Okay, where do I pay ya, lol? Let's see. I hope that was okay. Just donating it via Twitch. Sorry about bugging ya. No, that's cool. Okay, also, I'm sorry it took so long. Just got back to full-time work. No, it's totally fine. Thanks, Hiten. Hey, Hiten, sorry to bug you. Just wondering how the thumbnail is coming along. Dude.
That was. Oh my god, I hate American dates.
So, wait. The allegation was
Wait, what the
Hive?
fuck?
Wait, was the allegation that Hiten scammed Hive?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've had them for like. I hate American.
I thought okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. It makes sense now. But yeah, no, this is
For 3 months.
yeah.
I had them for 3 months.
They paid them. I mean, I don't. Where's the scamming? Like, I mean, okay, on the scamming, like for money end, right? They spent money, but like with Hiten, I can understand. Like, they didn't. Did they ever do the art? Like,
Huh? That's the scam.
yeah, like that's where the scam, obviously. But like, for like, I think that were they accusing Hive of being a scammer? I can't remember, but I'm looking at this shit. So yeah, did they just never get through?
So
With
they
the
were
thumbnail?
accusing, like, they were basically saying, oh yeah, Hive should have known I have a certain way of, like, managing my, like, list of commissions, right? And Hive didn't go through the normal way of doing it, even though you seem to be fine, like, Heaton seems to be fine with, like, this way that Hive has done it, right?
Dude,
So it's, like, it's dishonest.
bro got paid like fucking $50 just to not do shit. That's fucked
Yeah.
up. Dude, what the hell? Yeah, that's scummy. But
Yeah,
alright.
that's scummy. At least we have some art drama and an art drama.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the same without it. Alright. We'll keep going.
That tremendously. I should have paid more attention. So I've stopped taking my outbursts public, and I've been having these conversations about the spur of the moment thoughts I've been having with friends. I've made mistakes, and I'm learning and changing. This is my adaptation for it, because some things just don't need to be public. My default response is always going to be fight. I get angry and mean with people who have hurt me, and it's
Yeah,
a
I've
trauma
noticed.
response that I can't
Yeah.
stop, but I need to have better control of. So I want to apologize for a couple things more, namely that I haven't and still won't watch videos on me. Accountability is important, but my mental health and my safety matters more to me. It's why I deleted my social media. Having my mental illness mocked, having abuse hurled my way on any platform I had made me a danger to myself. So, on the advice of several therapists that I saw in IOP, I'm not exposing myself to more of it. The response I had to your
Okay.
original videos based on things relayed to me by others naturally made misinterpretation easy and outright lies. I was used as a weapon against you thanks to blind loyalty.
Okay.
Fuck off.
No, I'm not
you're
fucking
doing that now.
accepting this. I'm not fucking accepting this as an excuse. I'm not gonna like say, all right, you know how retarded it is to like if I had a video made on me, I would like get my friends to watch it and then go off of what they say and act like that's fact. That's retarded. No, that's not a fucking excuse. If you're gonna make claims publicly, you should know what the fuck you're talking about. That you don't get to just put that on other people. All right, everyone's gonna have like a little bit of a different interpretation. To even say it's manipulation, I don't know. They could have genuinely just perceived it a certain way. This is why you gotta watch it for yourself. In fact, what you should have done, if you're going to do that, which I'd still just recommend watching the normal video, you should have just asked them to just get clips or something like that of the things that they were talking about, so that there'd be backing. But no, you didn't even do that. You just took the word of mouth. And it's like, well, they wouldn't lie to me. And just ran. That's on you. That is on 100% on you. That's not on anybody fucking else. That is on you. That is a bullshit excuse. That's so dumb.
Well, it makes me wonder what they've done here. I assume the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But they haven't watched videos and they've just had other people, like, do it. Also, I want to point out, like, something that's important. Therapy only works if you're honest with a therapist, and I don't believe Heaton would ever be honest. I feel like people like Rin, people like Chuli are probably, like, the most scummy people on the earth. Lyo's, like, this horrible, like, abuser, probably, in the eyes of this therapist. They're, like, the fucking, like, the Sinister Six, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking evil, fucking, like, people. But again, like, it's insane.
Yeah, like what's actually like mind blowing to me too, like I just thought of too while you were saying that. If you were really considering your mental health over accountability, why the fuck are you engaging with videos on yourself anyways, Heaton? Alright, if you mentally can't handle but people criticizing you or talking about you in a negative light, why the fuck are you engaging with it then? If you're gonna say the excuse of my mental health is more important than the accountability, that's bullshit. All right, that's because tell me how that's much different, right? Either you watched the video or your friends relayed the same message from the video. Tell me how that's fucking different. Like, it's still the same words that's like getting to you. One's just through a game of telephone.
I want to remind you this is an accountability video where the comments are turned off.
Heaton wouldn't let anyone send her clips, and she shouldn't have fucking engaged. All right, if she wouldn't even like see like the evidence of the claims, because if I wanted to be a dick or a troll, I could be like, Heaton, this person called you a pedophile, and then they would just fucking they would gun and they would just go rattle them, boys. They would go straight in for the kill, and then the person would just be so confused. And Heaton has all this like respect and credibility, where it's like, you called them a pedophile, and their counter could just be like link, and it's like, I don't need a link. Heaton already said it. It's like that's how dumb this community is.
Also, Mama mental health. Okay, Heaton, where was your concern for people like Rin's mental health, for Chuli's mental health, for all the other people that you've affected? Where was your concern for their mental health, where you were going ahead and you doing FBI tip lines, making them paranoid for their lives, making them terrified of like what they're gonna say, walking on eggshells? When you were yelling at people, where was your concern? Even if justifiably, where's your concern for their mental health? Because you clearly don't give a shit. You don't give a shit because you saw these people as some who have somehow wronged you. You, as you say, bursted out in anger, right? And yet, so we're meant to somehow have the same respect for you? Fuck right off.
Yeah.
You can't go ahead and cry victim when you're meant to be taking accountability for your actions.
Yeah, no, it's wild. I'm gonna fucking. We're not even a quarter through, and this bitch is already annoying.
I want to point out, right, that they have apologized to Chuli specifically, which is like one of the predominant people that they've affected for a minute, and that was it.
Yeah. And like even breaking down fucking Chuli, it's like honestly, I'm gonna be so fucking blunt, right? I know like the SEC is okay with me right now, but like all of y'all fucking failed Chuli. Alright? I'm gonna be so fucking blunt. This person made a video 3 years ago about Faghost, right? And it had a lot of evidence showing that this person was a mentally insane freak. And then the natural response was to berate and tear apart Chuli? What the fuck? And then you guys, a lot of like, I'm not trying to say you guys in specific, but SEC was perfectly fine with berating this person, all right? A lot of people just sat there. Ponder saw their friend get torn apart and did nothing. Heaton torn into them, like, fucking for a long while. Even like try to say that compare them to Faghost, which is fucking mentally insane, okay? Nobody took issue with that when it happened. I think that is insane. All right, that is fucking mental.
You don't understand, right? Ponder was too busy screaming at Akumu, and Heaton was too busy A-logging a miner.
Yeah. You see, I know you guys are saying SEC is dead, little bro, but like this happened 3 years ago when it wasn't dead. Alright, this is what I'm referring to. God. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, no. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. The whole shit with Chuli, because like realistically, what the hell did Chuli even do that deserved that? Like it just makes no sense. Like I just don't fucking get it. They're talking about something that happened to them when they were 16, like something that happened to them when they were a minor, and they were being like manipulated and abused by someone like who's trying to like say that they were gonna kill themselves. That's a lot for a 16-year-old to handle. Who the fuck thought that was okay at the time? That is insane.
I hate to say it, right? A lot, like looking back on this, a lot of this stuff now, it seems that all these people have ended up speaking out against people who were main people in the community at the time, right? It seems like they were just trying to whack out nails that were sticking out of place. It's really hard not to think of it that way.
Yeah, because it's very clear that they all liked Fagos because a common response was you're being like inconsiderate to their mental health and you're just being mean. That was
That was the Hiten like blue sky or like tweet stuff, wasn't it? Like you're being too mean about Fagos.
It's like
And that was used as a defense for Fagos and argumentation against like, that stuff.
why do you think I crashed out when I found out?
Yeah.
Probably because your transformer fell mid-sentence. I don't know. I can't.
Fuck! Megatron, no!
No, Starscream! Oh, please! No. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, no, it's mind-boggling because I just don't know. Like, I don't want to be gay and be like, how could you watch this video and not come to this conclusion? But it's like Fagos literally told people specifically, like directly, all right, that they raped a girl that was drunk and made them kill themselves, and somehow we're giving that guy good grace at the time. What?
Don't get me wrong, like I'm aware of the blatant problem that like early ACC SEC had, right, where a lot of the people in that space were minors, right? But even then, right, the adults in these situations, which are meant to be like these, God, like I don't know what word do you want to use for that? Like, oh God, it sounds so weird because words get twisted so much. Role model, right? I
Yeah.
guess would be a best way of describing it, right? They didn't do shit. Like, it allowed these disgusting adults, right, who have these ulterior motives. Like, I mean, hell, we've just seen when looking into the Ponder stuff, you have a server with V Omega, Faye Ghost, Caden Monroe, Avi Holtman, and Hiten Mitsuru. Are we so like, it's like fucking Epstein's Island. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. That's all the pedophiles were attracted here. Dude.
And they're all defending them. They're all like not all. I'm being vague, right? Because I'm pissed,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
like, you get it. You get it.
No, I get it. I mean, fuck, we're not even 7 minutes through the video. Dude, I'm glad the SEC's dead. Fuck me. ACC's where it's at. No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. But we're gonna continue.
And it was effective. And I'm sorry, I don't have an excuse for that. To Chuli in particular, I want to apologize for quite a few things. I've apologized to you 3 times. I will do so again. But I want to elaborate more on my end of things this time. The response I had to your original tweets and videos was based on things relayed to me by other people. I never willingly sought out anything about you myself after our original argument about Eugenia Cooney. I went so far as to block you because we never got along, and at the time, I didn't like how you pressed for my former friend's private information. I'm to understand that I was wrong in that thinking, and I had totally misunderstood what you had been asking for in the argument. You weren't asking for private information, you were asking for alternative solutions. It's relatively small compared to everything else, but I wanted to correct that on my part since I claimed
Also,
otherwise.
I think this is bullshit.
Is that Doodle Tones that they're referring to? Or I can't.
I don't think so, because I actually don't know who, unless they're talking about Avi, if they're saying other friend.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But again, someone who's probably like a bit more aware can tell me. But I think that's bullshit if they're referring to tweets, because if Chuli is specifically tweeting at Hiten and stuff like that, Hiten would see that.
Yeah.
100% Hiten would see that. That's such a bullshit response.
Yeah, I don't. They are putting like this on like other people.
Yeah, it's a consistent pattern, unfortunately, in this video. I will say that.
Ugh. I mean, some of it, it's like they're saying there's no excuse, but then there's just other parts where it's like, other people did this, and it manipulated me to do it, so it's weird, right? It's like, some of it, it's like they're taking full accountability, I would argue. Like, I would say, like, the Fran shit, they didn't make excuses of, like, other people normalizing the action to them for doing that shit. They just said there was no excuse. But then we got something like this where it's like, other people relayed information to me, and I just went off of that. I'm sorry, though. Yeah.
Like, what was it? I'm trying to remember. I think every single time in this video where they're going like, I want to expand on this, it's really like at this point I'm expecting them to basically use when they say that they just mean I'm gonna need to quickly come over an excuse and blame someone else because we already don't like Avi Holtman, right, guys? Guys, we don't like Avi. Avi's evil, which is true. No fucking shit, right? But like, it's a lot of shifting the blame. And not showing any screenshots, even though I know for a fact Hiten still has their Discord account active. They can definitely access DMs. They could have definitely included them in this video, and I think it's a horseshit excuse if they're saying that, like, if they would try and argue saying, oh, I couldn't look at those DMs, it was too traumatizing, I couldn't look at that. Bullshit.
Yeah.
So bullshit.
You know, Ian, I want you to hop on live, dude. Let's have a conversation.
I just want to talk to them.
I just want to talk to them. Anyways, we gotta at least get through a good chunk of this video, dude. This is so insufferable, though. But yeah, fuck me.
Alright.
After that point, I didn't hate you, but I will admit I didn't like you. Avi saw that and would bring you up in calls more often. He was one of the people that initially told me about the Faghost video. I came into that half-cocked and entirely uninformed. I didn't do my own due diligence, and I was very confused with the video that was posted, and I misunderstood a lot of things in that video, which were corrected for me later. But I saw you tweeting about Faghost and going into old group chats to remind them to leave, and all of the comments that were made, I snapped. When I made those tweets, part of it was because I thought you were harassing somebody who was very mentally ill, and I was worried that they would hurt themselves. I've been in a situation, multiple situations.
Oh, she believed the lie of Fagos, I think is the argument she's making.
Well,
I know.
confused because they're saying here they saw the Fagos video. Now, are they referring to Chuli's Fagos video? They're referring to the call that Lio put out.
Good question. They're I mean, even then, like, either or, right?
I mean, they're talking about the call, but either way, how do you not understand that Fagos is a fucking disgusting freak and meets out?
I think, like, yeah, but, like, I think, like, what they're trying to say is that they unironically believe their excuse. That was just kind of bullshit. Like,
Stupid.
Obviously Fagos was never gonna do it. Like, clearly. I mean, we just saw a video from them, like, a few months ago. Okay, like, they're still alive and kicking! It's like, I can clarify.
Yeah, but then they got immediately shot in the foot.
You say I can clarify. Okay, hold up. Let's have him come in, because this is... Alright. What's up, Jar's dad?
Thundercats!
Hello?
What's up?
Hello.
Okay, so the thing is, she saw the first video from Chuli about Faghost, then the second video from Chuli about Faghost, and then Faghost response. And here's where she is right about. Avi was one of the first people to brought it up. In fact, the whole narrative that it was Chuli's fault, or Chuli was in the wrong, wasn't initially a push by Hiten. It was actually done by Yoon. Hiten just piggybacked off of it, and then they let her be their piece and let her do all that publicly, which is what led to all of this. Which, again, she still has culpability in.
Yep.
Because she trying to excuse everything, saying, well, the video wasn't very good, it didn't have very good details. I'm like, yeah, it did. When I first watched it, again, I had little to no knowledge about anything that was going on. I was able to pick up the key points. The problem is, in the first video, Chuli does dedicate quite a bit of time to discussing interpersonal drama, and that's what they latched onto. They didn't latch onto the actual meat, they latched onto the skin and nothing more.
Bruh.
And when I found out about all of this, right, because I can't even remember how we got in contact, but Chuli got in contact with me and wanted me to voice something in a video she was doing, just to essentially talk about her issues in the community. It wasn't even initially going to be a video dogging on Hiten, but she saw that I don't take too well to victim blaming, and she wanted to get my thoughts on something. So she told me what happened and shared with me all the tweets that were directed at her at that time. I made it very clear I was not happy with the amount of profile pictures and names I recognized saying things they had no business saying. And I wound up getting a call with Hiten not long after that, because I wanted to know what the heck happened there. And in that call, she was explaining to me how she had somebody she heard about who was in a situation where they were not mentally well, and people pushed them, and they almost killed themselves. And I got to a point where I just asked her, was that person a horrible human being? Well, no. Did that person dick with a minor and lie to their friends and try to convince them that they're a sexual predator of some sort, and then hold their life above them and convince them they killed somebody. No. Said, okay, that is not the same thing. It's actually the first time I ever raised my voice with Hiten. And I literally said, let the freak die. Who cares?
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, like, this is not a good video so far, I'll just say. Great stuff.
It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. But I just wanted to clarify that all 3 videos were seen. Faye Ghost was good, I will admit, at manipulation and playing the victim. But the problem was nobody actually paid attention to what really happened. Julie was 100% failed by literally everybody in the community because nobody took a serious look at it, a objective look at it. I had to come in and start kicking doors down and kicking teeth in. And it wasn't fun, I will tell you. It took a long while for me to get people to shut up and knock off their nonsense. Over a year, actually. So, yay. Fun. That's all I had to say. I'll catch you guys later.
Alright then.
Take care, lad.
Take care.
Bye, little...
Yeah, because it didn't even finish. This guy sucks.
Yeah, that could be evil, whatever he was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm glad that doesn't get to be a soundboard. Anyways. Yeah.
Low man slow.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, so I guess that would just be really fucking dumb if they stuck on the interpersonal shit and just ignored the serious shit. That's...
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay. Anyways, only 8 minutes in, by the way. So let's
Be alright.
yeah, let's keep it going.
Where I have had to deal with the aftermath of someone taking their life because of one bad argument, and I didn't want this to happen to you or to anyone else, and I didn't think I saw someone poking and prodding at someone who was very mentally ill and dangerous to both themselves and others, and it didn't help that when I went to my peers about it, they were all agreeing with my assessment of the situation, including Avi. I didn't know this at the time, obviously, but Avi, to that point, had been close to you, enough so that I found out he was playing both sides of that conversation. He was actively in DMs telling you that I was a bad person, that I was doing things wrong, while he was in call with me, telling me that I was right, and that you were a danger. Avi was one of the people in the server who had the ability to stop me, who knew what was going on, and never did. In fact, rather than correcting me, he participated in the victim shaming that followed. I need to stress that in sharing this, I am not trying to pass off blame. I just want to provide additional context as to why things turned out the way they did on my end. What I did is what I did. Avi did not make me do that. I just wanted to make the record known that he did encourage and lie to me while I was already activated. In my tweeting about Faye Ghost, I questioned the pain that they inflicted on you. I called you a bad victim, and I tone policed you in the same way Spocker did to me. My original intent in my tweets don't matter, so I'm not even going to try to explain those. They impacted you negatively, and in my anger, I victim shamed and tone policed you. And I made it much harder for you to speak up about the horrible things you experienced, not just from Faye Ghost, but from the community. I don't need to provide context. I shouldn't have done it. There was no context in which that was appropriate. I let my anger get the better of me, and that was wrong. It was deeply fucked up. I'm tremendously sorry. After the Fagos tweets, Avi told me a lot of things in calls and in person when he was in my home, which were claims that you abused him, to the claim that you were coming after me as hard as you were because you were jealous that he was hanging out with me and my friend group as opposed to you. He said often enough that the people in the friend circle believed, which is why when Nezzy made his tweets about you, he framed it as you being jealous that he was dating Avi. Avi claimed abuse, and that was ultimately what poisoned the well for me. But in hindsight,
16-year-old, by the
very
way.
much evidence. He
Fuck
offered
me.
screenshots, but they were not very good, and mostly it was testimonials of things you had said or done in calls. I'm not
See, this is kind of the problem of like her making a video with like not a lot of evidence, because like what most people have been able to just kind of like just do is just take her words and just compare it to the situations and just see things are just disingenuous or just not true. And it's like you have no basis. It's like I don't know. I've seen like a lot of people already discredit parts of this video, which it's fucked, dude. It's like, it's so fucking over, just because it's her word against evidence. It's it's awful, but let's continue.
not passing off blame. I just want to provide context like before, that this was why this became this way. For the Fagos call, I will be completely transparent. Avi didn't tell me that he told Fagos about the call, and nobody who was in the house at the time recalls that. Because
No. Did she really refer to it like a cabal? No.
No, I think they were being literal.
No, because the context, bro.
Ghost about the call, and nobody who was in the house at the time recalls that because he was in my home when it happened. As for
Really? Okay, I'm about to say, really? Okay.
Also, Lyle saying that by the time Avi claimed abuse, Julie was an adult.
I see.
Thank you.
I was about to say, if like she unironically just referred to her group as like a ball, I was gonna be so fucking dead. But no, fuck me.
how he found out, at the time I was a Senate mod and he was staying in our home, it'd be hard for him to have not known about it. If I had known, Lio would have been the first person I would have told. Before the call with Faghost, Lio told me that Ponder told him that you and Clown were not comfortable with me being there for it, and I was asked not to show up. I understand why you wanted that, and I do believe that was the best for both of us. After that point, however, I had taken that and assumed that meant that you would stay away from me and I would stay away from you. The issue for me was never that you didn't want me there. I didn't like joining those calls. I wouldn't have done so anyway, so being asked not to show up was no skin off my nose. I was mad that Ponder went behind my back to ask Lio to do it without telling me, instead of just asking me herself, especially because I was still under the assumption that we were friends at the time, so it was hurtful that she chose to do something a roundabout way instead of just telling me that you were not comfortable and you didn't want me there. I apologized for Fagos' tweets at the time, but after being
Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna say I wasn't gonna show up anyways, but then just be like, I wish. This is like that stupid logic where it's like those people that weren't gonna go to the birthday, like the not birthday, but just a party in general, right? Like a party invitation. It's like they weren't gonna go anyways, but it's like they get mad that they weren't invited. It's like
oh, I hate doing these calls, right? But I was one of the people who defended the Rosa call, so you clearly like doing these calls.
No.
Then you have like, oh, I understand why you didn't want me being here. I understood it entirely why you guys wouldn't want me in the call. So, and I don't have any problem with not being in the call, but I'm gonna take a pissy fit because you didn't include me in the call. What?
Yeah, it's like, can't you at least invite me before I decline? Cries.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off, dude.
Drinks wine in their own house, sadly, with all fucking like a little party hat on their head.
Yeah, dude, fuck
Fucking
me.
told that you had been tweeting about me again because of what Avi had been claiming up to this point. I felt you had a personal vendetta against me because Avi stayed my friend as well. I realized that I also had lingering resentment for how things went and how things were going, which is why I went to my peers to air out my grievances with the situation, as well as how things were handled. I didn't want to make a public scene of it again, because I didn't have all the information, I didn't know what was going on. You told me to leave you alone, I listened, so I aired out my irritation with friends in private. I misunderstood the situation, I thought I knew more than I did, I tone policed you, and I can disagree with how it had been handled all I want, but it wasn't my place to make those comments and undermine your pain the way I did. We express things differently as victims, and I should have considered that as someone who has experienced the very same thing. It was hypocritical, and it was incredibly shitty of me. Now, a lot of very personal things are being made public without my consent, so we're going to address a couple of things, including Lio Convoy. And I want to preface this by saying it's a little disorganized, so you're going to have to bear with me. Lio, you were a part of my support system in the same way that I had become a part of yours. I asked you to be there for me when I was at my lowest and felt bad going to my roommates or my partner. You were there for my breakdowns, to hang out, to watch anime together. In those ways...
Lyle, what anime did you watch with them, dude? Like, you fucked them up.
That's a good question.
Did you fucking watch My Hero together with Hiten, dude?
Akira.
That's so fucked up. Dude. Lyle, this is very serious. You gotta tell me what anime you watch with Hiten Mitsuru.
I don't know. Just one viewing of Watership Down. Fuck them up.
Bro. God. Did you experience it 2 weeks later after doing that to Chile? Weird. Huh. So that means I don't know. I smell an emote. Man, fuck you, Goat. Grave of the Fireflies. Isn't that like a lolicon show, Lio? Like, no, I'm kidding.
I think that's I think.
Dude. Lolly Convoy, dude. Fuck me. Continuing.
You were a very good friend to me. I am sorry that I triggered you. I am sorry that the way I handled my mental health scared you. I am sorry that my actions during my mental breakdowns had brought you back to a low point in your life, but I am not going to pretend that I am not equally hurt. I am hurt that you never communicated with me that you were uncomfortable with the way I coped with the scarier parts of my mental illness. You could have at any point communicated with me that you didn't know how to handle my mental health. Many of the people in my circle have done so now, and that would have been totally understandable had you chosen to speak to me about it. Instead, Lio has accused me of financial abuse because he paid for a video of mine to be edited. Now,
Okay. Hold on. I just also want to say, like, can you imagine? All right, just to disconnect from online real quick, right? If a friend is genuinely going through some mental issues, right? It's gonna be pretty hard to convey that you don't know how to handle that. Like, can you imagine, like, someone's like, "I'm gonna kill myself," and you're just like, "Can you stop?"
Like again, again, like if everyone is on fucking scene where like I was on Dew's stream talking about this, right? Like having had to go through something similar where I've been forced into a position where someone has threatened to kill themselves. Like it's not easy to do. Like you're not gonna be sat there going like, can you just like not? This is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I should kill myself. It's like,
Because
bro,
the reason why you don't
what are they
do
gonna
that
do?
is you validate the insecurities that they're a burden, and like that's not something you want to do
exactly.
with a suicidal person. I'm gonna be so fucking real.
Your priority in that situation is to make sure that they don't hurt themselves, right?
Yeah,
It's not about like you being honest. It's you're going to say whatever you need to say at that moment in time to make sure that that person survives till the next day.
dude.
That's exactly the human reaction. That is the normal reaction to that kind of situation. This is an insane like expectation.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing to me. I just fucking, dude. I don't even know, man. Like I don't even know how you would say. I don't even know how the fuck you would like combat that realistically, but I mean maybe.
What's the financial abuse part? It's like
I remember seeing someone talk about this, and it was because I guess Heaton needed an editor for their videos, and I think Lio offered to pay for the editor, if I remember correctly. The financial
What a
piece is like a
sin.
stretch. Yeah, it's a yeah. it really just wasn't like it's bullshit. It's insane. Also,
I'm not
go
hearing
shut
this
the
from a person.
go shut the fuck up.
Whoa. I was
Dude.
gonna say like I'm not hearing about someone complaining about money or like money issues when they've been living off of they've been living in the house that they've been living in now for like 3 to 4 years rent free.
Yeah,
I want that.
dude. Hey,
What the fuck?
Goat, I might leak something if you keep this up, buddy. So careful. Careful.
Calm down, feet Cato.
Yeah, calm down, feet Kato, and there is a basis, trust me. But anyways, continues.
Yeah.
what he has omitted in this situation was that I was constantly pressured to take his money, despite
What?
constant discomfort. He pushed and pushed and pushed, telling
He was telling me to take his money. I just don't know what to do, man. Like I was like at a low point needing money, and then he just gave it to me, like a fucking monster. Like what happened,
Welcome back, Hopeless Peaches.
dude?
It's just like this part specifically. It's just such Peaches behavior. It's disgusting. Like the
Yeah.
whole thing is disgusting, but like this is just hopeless Peaches 2.0 behavior.
Yeah.
Kristen Ark was right.
Yeah, yikes. Clocked it 3 months ago, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways, continues video after noticing Goat Kato's in defeat.
me, "How can I help you if you won't let me?" He offered to pay for things, to buy them for me. He was actually the one who found Emo to edit that video. He had planned to
Okay.
pay Susie behind my back at one point. In
Oh no. I think that's a real sin. Giving Doodle Tones money, actually.
he non-consensually paid other people with no consequence towards myself. What a fucking allegation, dude. This
They groomed an editor to edit like
Oh.
a video. It's like Fuck off.
I'm so dead, bro. I'm so fucking dead. Just, oh my god. They paid for someone else's services so I didn't have to. What the fuck, man?
I'm not hearing this from the person who refuses to get a job. Shut up, Hiten. Now work like a job application.
God.
Now work.
Oh god. It continues after noticing goat slanders while they're liking feet.
In fact, another thing that he omitted was the offer that was actually made, where he told me that he was willing to pay for all of my videos to be edited until my own money was being generated. Something I told him repeatedly
Okay.
I was wildly uncomfortable with because I didn't know how long that would take,
Proof?
and I didn't want him sinking what could have ended up being thousands of dollars into me. He was the one who kept badgering me about reopening my Patreon. I told him I was uncomfortable.
Oh no, he told me to make money! Oh god. Keaton's acting like this is such a major thing to cover up or like not talk about. But like, why would Elio have any reason to talk about it? It doesn't mean shit.
This guy,
What are you talking about?
this guy right there points aggressively at them, like frantically. That guy told me to monetize my fucking videos, man.
He told me to get a job. Ah. And I was deeply uncomfortable.
Oh my god. I just didn't really like wanted a man to provide me support. Gulps. No, like I really don't know, man. Yeah, this really is the job application jump scare, ironically, dude. Dude.
Yeah, I need a drawing. I need a drawing of that, of holding up a fucking job application.
Oh my
Fucking hell.
god. This is
Get a job!
out of all the allegations I've seen against Lio. This is a banger. All right.
This is the best one, I think.
This motherfucker gave me money. Like, okay.
It's such a scummy thing as well, right? Like, Lio wouldn't have any sort of, like, hold over, like, Hiten, like, what? Like, it's not like Hiten relies on Lio for, like, them to survive day in, day out. They're specifically, like, hell, if it was, like, for buying food and shit, okay, maybe. But even then, right, you can just say, no, stop doing that, and you can... Also, you can refund a PayPal, like, thing. What are you on about? Like, this is insane.
Dude.
Get your Patreon set up, be a normal artist, and set up commissions. Oh wait, and if you were so worried about making your own money, why didn't you just do the commission for Hive? You little weasel.
Yeah, I mean, not even just that, like, if you want to make your own money, why didn't you just why didn't you just do your own Patreon? That's making your own money,
Get a job. Yeah.
Okay, like, lol.
Taking money from other
You're
people.
monetized on YouTube, bro. Like, fuck you. Edit your own videos. Edit your own videos.
And yeah, people are uncomfortable. Like, yeah, I get that people could be uncomfortable taking money from people, right? But if you are really in a shitty spot, right, and you need help, knowing that there is an ability to have that resource and help is a lot better than just thinking that you're fucked. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe you could. It just sounds like Lio was just trying to be a good friend here, and just it's like getting like mocked for it. It's so gay.
And don't act. It's not like this is an uncommon thing in these spaces, right? Where people will like share around like GoFundMe's and stuff like that, or promote that. Like, fuck the hell off,
dude. Also,
oh my God.
Something fucking evil just happened, by the way. Okay.
You keep tabbing out to look at Gokado feed pics. I don't know.
No, Goat keeps trying to like beg for feet pics, so I have to like take a picture of mine and then send over. But also, thank you Hive for the $5. Hiten was too wrapped up in her 6-viewer VTuber career. Lol. Oh, Yen, you know what that means?
Group chat. Fuck.
Yen, you know what that means, Yen?
We're doing a sequel.
Yeah.
We're back by popularity.
At some point, we gotta sing a song.
Oh fuck.
Dude, this stream's gonna get like shared monetization or demonetized. This is fucked up stuff.
You can clip it in the. You can clip it and put it out.
Nah, you see, it's for the legacy, okay?
The demonetized legacy, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna do another 5, but make them all like $10 ones. Okay, because yeah, so
Let's
you
make
guys,
it
you guys,
10.
yeah, you guys can't win. Yeah, you know what? No, 10-5 ones. Hold on, it's the same thing.
No, 10. Yeah, yeah. That's
No,
what
actually,
I'm
I'm gonna be more fair. I'm gonna make 5-5 ones.
thinking.
See how determined you guys actually are for a second song.
This is fucked up.
Dude, we're just gonna sing Christmas music. All I want for Christmas is you. Dude, it's gonna be awesome. Dude, anyways, I set another goal. No, you did not get scammed, Kalu. All right, the song will happen later. I'm thinking about which song to do with, like, yeah, and since I think a duo song would be funnier.
Oh no, I'm gonna have internet problems later. I don't know.
Shut the fuck up, you little loser.
Hee
Anyways,
He was one of the people who pushed me into opening my throne because I was uncomfortable taking gifts from other people.
What?
And I told him that despite my fears
What?
and complaints about money, all I had to do was just work harder. That I could have edited my.
okay, what the fuck do you want me to tell you, right?
But you didn't.
Okay, offered to
Like,
help,
yeah.
offered ways that you could do it for yourself. It just told you fucking common sense that to work harder you would get more money. That's how the YouTube thing works. What the fuck are you? What the fuck? I'm mind blown. It's like he's giving every action, like every fucking like thing. It's awful, evil shit, dude.
Yeah.
You're touched, but moves on. Anyways.
My own videos.
Well,
I could have struck up bargains with other people. That I could have made more Patreon content. I was willing to simply work harder, but I was constantly pushed into taking his money. I told him that
Oh my
after years
God.
of being told exactly how much money it took to raise me, I didn't like accepting money from others, and he pushed my boundaries that I specifically set
This is-
because I was always
rough.
afraid of this exact thing. Now, Lio has also accused me of using Peach's words against him and released a suicidal episode of mine because of that. What he has omitted was the fact that the night I had that breakdown, he was not the first person I went to, nor was he the second, nor was he the third. He was the
And?
fourth person I had contacted.
Okay.
I first went to my partner, then both of my roommates, then him.
Oh, so you first went to a pedophile. Cool. Thanks for clarification.
Hours later, when I still wasn't feeling better. In fact, he also omitted that he's never checked in on me. He didn't contact the people I lived with. He didn't ask my partner if I was safe or alive. Instead, he decided to go to my partner to demand to know why Brooke and Justin weren't calling a 5150 on me, which is a California
the
law
fuck?
code and did not apply to the state I lived in.
Pause.
Okay.
That's a contradicting sentence.
But he didn't
He
check
didn't
on
go
me, but he
to-
demanded
Yeah.
be checked on.
Yeah, what the fuck are you on about?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so just to understand the timeline here, right? Like, you went to these 3 different people. They didn't give you the help you needed. They didn't contact the authorities. You then told Lyle about it. He then went ahead and went to your people, like, to people who could talk to people in your real life. You know, like, in their house. Then you got, like, a welfare check done on you, which was the correct thing to do. And now you're complaining that he didn't do anything.
yeah,
He
it's
did. What the fuck?
also thank you, Jar, for the 5, dude. Every time she talks, she sounds like the Beaker from the Muppets. That's all I hear. Okay. Me. Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
I mean, I have heard people describe them as, like, if Miss Piggy and Kermit had a fusion in voices.
Dude. This is so touched. God. Okay. Whatever. Let's
While Justin was actively holding me on the floor as I was breaking down after I had been removed from my home in handcuffs because of another incident that Lyle caused. He went to the SCC courthouse to ask other friends of mine about where I was, if they had my address, instead of going to the people who lived in my house. He never asked if I was okay. Instead, he felt it appropriate to comment about the response I had to this situation when I was my most unstable and had just barely gotten out of the psych ward. He had to be told that I had stabilized, but he never asked if I was okay
Because they were
during this
holding
incident.
you down!
That's
What?
God.
Am I getting confused? Because the other people in the household would be too busy holding you down or making sure you didn't kill yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
So of course Lio wouldn't contact them.
what's already
They're
contradictory
busy.
is like she frames it like he did nothing because he didn't care about her safety, but then the first thing that like he's announcing that he did was like check if like to see where she was to make sure that she's okay. Like
Yeah.
I did. This is like she's not even being consistent. And it's very like it's probably just because this video is very emotionally charged, but like it's very clear that like there's already contradictions that are kind of just spewing here because there's like nothing to like there's nothing substantial. That's just also why like I'm now wondering if the reason why she didn't include evidence in this is because maybe I'm actually wondering if she's being intentionally malicious or just being emotionally driven now.
I don't think there was a script. I think there was bullet points properly for them to go off of. I wouldn't be surprised if people like gave them bullet points to refer to, whoever their new circle is now, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're being malicious here as well, because they would, I mean, they would be planning on like coming back at a later date.
Yeah, so I guess I just don't know how you contradict yourself within like a couple sentences. Like it's almost within the same line. That doesn't
I'd say you
seem.
didn't listen to the video back.
Yeah, they just like recorded the first try and just like put it out. Like that's
Just cut
stupid.
out the dead air.
Ah, God. But yeah, keeps continuing.
He has also omitted this was not the first incident of me breaking down in this way. In fact, his words to me were that he would
Why
never
would
go
he
to Julie with my
publicize that?
delusions because it would be fucked up of him to do so. That I could trust him with my safety, that he was a safe person to vent to when I was breaking down. He also talked to me frequently about his own struggles, which made me feel
Did you want him to like
Wait, what?
repeatedly say that like you were suicidal multiple different times and attempted? Like what the fuck did you want?
I may have missed it because it's like they got like cut on the subtitles, but I think what they're saying here is like Lio wouldn't like enable their delusions, like in that sort of stuff, right? Okay, but you complain about him not raising how he was uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Like, there's levels to this, right? Like, you can't take your fucking cake and eat it here, right? Like, Lio has to prioritize in this situation you not killing yourself.
yeah. God.
It's fucked. It's fucked to have these expectations on someone. Like, people can like hate like Lio for a lot of different things, right? Like whatever thing it happens to be. 'Cause I know not everyone's a big fan of him, right? But this is genuinely fucked. Being put in this position is so disgusting. Like
Yeah.
for anyone, like no matter who you are, it's just so disgusting.
Yeah. Fuck me. I'll just keep it going. Yikes.
like he was trustworthy. Not once did he tell me those words bothered him, or made him uncomfortable, or that he needed distance, or that he was incapable of helping. In fact, he constantly encouraged me to keep going to him. He has claimed I owed my partner an apology for my first suicide attempt, and omitted that he was the cause, because I had outlined to him over and over that it made me deeply uncomfortable that he was emotional support to somebody who had a vendetta against me and me at the same time. That while I didn't mind him helping her
You
sort out her
fucking
issues,
bitch.
sitting on the fence between us made me deeply paranoid, especially when he spoke to me less and less, only coming to me about issues when it was to tell me an awful person I am, how bad it was, and then immediately telling me that despite how bad it was, he could never hate me. He will claim this is because I stopped asking him to come to me with it. What he is going to omit to you is that he would continue to withhold information from me when I asked. He forced his way into this dispute between us and then vanished from my support system after promising me that he would not do that. I made
Because
these
you're a
fears
bad
crystal clear to
person.
him because he was the one who exposed
you
Avi
suck.
to us. He was the one who told me
Yeah.
Ponder had been screenshotting my private event spaces and playing friendly to my face for years. He was the one who told me Yoon had bumped our DMs when I went to him for my anger. I was deep in the throes of paranoid delusions, actively believing I was being recorded in every call, that every friend was leaking information. I told him this. All of this. I was honest and open about my fear, telling him when he asked exactly what my problems were. And what did he do? He told me I wasn't making sense, that he didn't understand what the problem was. His frequent response to my paranoia and heartache and fear was, "Have I ever given you a reason to distrust me?" When I was actively telling him why I distrusted him, and I snapped. It was months of me telling him exactly why I couldn't trust anyone, let alone him. I was so afraid that
Wait,
yet another
what?
person was going to betray
Yeah,
my
dude.
trust and take advantage of me
You didn't
after
want,
I had been
you
told.
don't want him to feed into your delusions, and he's upfront to you about it. Like, I obviously we don't. I don't and the DMs that were shared, right? But Hiten must understand by now that when people are like being looked into in these like in any of these like spaces, right, about their previous actions that need to be revisited, that stuff needs looking into and like logging basically.
Hey,
Like I don't understand.
yeah,
What's up?
how's the fly?
What fly?
Nice plane.
Oh, that my mic picked that up. That's really weird that my mic picked that up. Lol.
Mogged? Dude, you're cooked.
Yeah, I have my window open, but normal. It's been quiet recently. But yeah.
Yeah. God. Continues.
that some of my closest friends, someone that I had called my brother, was actively shitting on me
Ow.
and poisoning me against other people. I was terrified. I was sobbing so hard I couldn't breathe. I was scared and weak and vulnerable, and the first time that he gave me any information in months was to tell me that no matter what I said, no matter what I did, no matter how I groveled and begged and pleaded, that all of the times I was manipulated into hostility and my friends' deep violations of my trust were going to be released to the public with the sole blame set on me. I was then put in the headspace that I had to kill myself or self-injure in order to be forgiven. I cracked, and I attempted. I didn't want to talk about this, but everybody else is very...
I don't think anyone, like, genuinely, like, gave that as, like, a fucking thing for you to do, though. So I don't know, putting out on other people is interesting.
I think it was part of, like, the paranoia, but also it's disgusting that they they did that to other people. Like, if they were I don't know about anyone aside from Lio, but, like, they were basically saying, like, oh, I took pictures this time, so then people will believe I did it. And, like, obviously the implication is that you're going to show these pictures. Thankfully, Hiten never showed the pictures, right? But it's like, what's your intention here with taking them, basically? Like, what, if someone says, you didn't kill yourself, you didn't cut yourself, what, you're going to show them the picture? What are you doing?
This is over Discord friendships, by the way. Look, fembro. This is deeper, okay? This fuck you. But you see, the person that was referred to as the brother, by the way, I from what I'm being told is that was apparently Avi, that they viewed as their brother.
What a lovely brother.
Grimmer, more like. Got him. Anyways, move on.
comfortable airing out what happened. So now you know from my mouth. And for all of the talk he had about Justin not calling the police for my second attempt, he didn't for my first. If he said he would, he hesitated because he was told that I was afraid of going to an institution, and during the second attempt, that didn't matter, apparently. Now, I am being told that it was wrong of me to tell my roommates and my partner that I was suicidal, that I had attempted to kill myself, that I was actively self-harming, that I was delusional, and that I...
On the first attempt, and then realizes, okay, this is too fucking bad, people having to pin you down. You need help. This has happened way too many times. And then that's also a problem.
Yeah.
What?
That's why, like, this is very clear, like, an emotional rant and not... See, I don't even think she really thought about it much before she uploaded this. This is so bad.
Do you know what this sounds like? This kind of conversation should be had?
And a therapist.
Yeah.
You know, Heaton, I think you should have ran this video through with your therapist to see if this was cool to put out there.
Or just talk about the problems with your fucking therapist.
Dude, like...
Because clearly it hasn't been addressed with your therapist, because otherwise you may have had some differing opinions.
Yeah, fuck me, I have no clue, but... Anyways.
Because it takes... I don't know how long they've been talking about these specific issues with their therapist, but it takes a while, because a therapist is not going to immediately, like, you know, be like excruciatingly blunt. They have to work up to that in levels of comfortability, so they don't scare you off. It's just...
Dude, fuck me. Continues.
I believed that that was the only solution. I am told that this was to manipulate him by threatening to show him my self-harm. First, never once did I say that. I told him I had taken pictures this time, specifically because I had been repeatedly told that I was faking it, that I was lying, and that it was a manipulation tactic. So I told him that I had taken pictures so that this time I could not be accused of lying to people about my self-harm. Second,
If you're gonna fight against that argument though, if you take pictures, and the natural rebuttal could just be, oh, you're just doing it for attention, rather than actually having the intention. See, this is why like I just wouldn't engage with that if you have suicidal ideation. Like if you genuinely have it, you're not gonna be able to really prove that you really have it or you're faking it. Like and going through the effort to try to prove that it's real, it's gonna look suspect to people as well. Like that, it's so bad, dude. Like just don't engage with it, bro. Don't fucking engage. You never win. All right, you're never gonna fucking win with that one. God.
Yeah.
But yeah, continues.
he was not the first person I went to, not the second, not the third. He was the fourth person to be contacted after things had wildly escalated for hours due to the copious amounts of harassment that were being sent by his and Chuli's audience and associates. I went to him because I was actively delusional and thinking that if I were to self-injure or commit, that she would be satisfied and finally leave me and my loved ones alone. He was the only point of contact I trusted because I believed wholeheartedly that Lyle wouldn't lie. I found out in the morning he had been sitting in courthouse DMing my terrified partner about Justin not calling the police and talking.
Just so we're clear, right? Like, I know I said something earlier. Are they still dating Caden, like Monroe?
I wouldn't know.
Because I don't like, the framing of vulnerability for this person. If they are a pedophile, like I'm not gonna lie, I just they DM'd my terrified pedophile, like I don't know, dude. This is rough.
My Paduki.
My pedo king. Yeah. Anyways,
Oh,
it moves on. Clips.
To people who hated me about a breakdown I was actively having instead of going to the people who were 10 feet away from me and finding out if I was okay. Brooke, Justin, and Dio saved my life, and I will forever be grateful to them. If I hadn't gone to them, you would not be hearing my voice right now. To
Fuck! Sorry.
claim that I should apologize to them for crying out for help is disgusting. What would you rather I have done? Where would you rather I have gone? If talking to others about my attempt was wrong, what should I have done? I spent 4
You could talk to a therapist.
go to hospital.
Like, you don't have to blame everyone around you. You could just go to the actual avenues. I fucking hell. Anyways,
Okay, like,
Yeah.
Hiten refuses to go to hospital because of fears of institutions. But they need to clearly go to hospital because they're trying to kill themselves.
clearly they might unironically need to go to a psych ward if it's really that bad that they have to be pinned to the ground.
Yeah.
Look, guys, okay? Me saying fuck, it was a tactical stubbing of the toe, okay? I don't know where that thing came from. My toe hurts a lot now, okay? It's...
Alright.
fuck.
And suddenly Gokado will appear in chat.
They just go, Yen, stop it.
Stop!
What?
Stop it!
Oh my god, stop. I'm too busy looking at Ace's feet. Ew. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, you could get a job. Yeah, fam, bro. They could get a job. Yeah. God.
days in inpatient because those people saved me from a second attempt
Tactical
on my life.
disavow.
They helped me find the intensive outpatient that I needed to transition back into living my life. They contacted my family back home to form a plan for my safety. It is monstrous of you to have the temerity to show the
Yes, you do, go. Shut the fuck up.
public a moment of suicidal ideation when you begged me to trust you, tell me that I should apologize for trusting you in the first place, and justifying it because of a cat meme and a joke on Blue Sky when you never once, in weeks, went to a single person in my life, or to me, to so much as ask how I was doing after that last
But
breakdown.
you just said that they did.
And then proceed to talk shit about the people in my life taking care of me. I don't think I have to explain.
Like, your pedophile friends?
What?
Like,
Also, like, there's a thing called giving someone space. Hey, you've just gone through this traumatic incident. I'm gonna go ahead and relitigate it by asking you how you are after the fact.
Yeah. Dude, fuck
That's
me.
what I do when someone's gone through something like that.
Dude, I just... God. I think my issue is I'm trying to, like, make rational sense of what Heaton's saying, and she's not even, like, she's being consistent. So it's...
Yeah.
This is fucked. But yeah,
We can only go off of the facts of it, and also the fact that what they're saying doesn't make sense within like every single like. They'll say something that by itself could like have a semblance of sense, and then follow it up by their own contradicting statement. There we go.
yeah. Fucking hell. Continues. Gulp.
Explain that me making a joke about a very scary time in my life as a way to give it less power and explain to the public, and then going behind my back to show people the explicit details of that mental breakdown and that suicide attempt without my knowledge or consent are not the same fucking thing. He claims he wanted what was best for me, but omitted him berating my loved ones, slung Bible verses and yelled at them.
Thou shalt not kill themselves. It is thine sin. Like, what the fuck? What, did they go to their partner and was like, pedophilia is a sin by the Lord? Like, I don't know.
Recorded. I think Do had it on their stream at one point. Let me see if I can grab it from them, actually, if you want it.
That's fucked. Here we go. Continues.
Boundaries that they set and then tried to harass them into giving access to me again. He claims he felt betrayed because I cut him out of my life, but he will omit that the cause of it was violating the very trust he told me that I was supposed to have. I supported him at every turn. I tried not to push him into telling me anything he didn't want to. I only ever assured him that if he needed anyone to talk to, that I was there. I never made him feel guilty for trusting me because I never had to. I showed up. I let my actions do that. I loved him like family, and it feels like that's what he wanted the whole time. No matter how
Mama, I loved him.
How you feel about me, or the people that used to be around him, Lio has proven to not have the emotional or mental capacity to handle someone else's mental health, not when his understanding of it is rudimentary at best. If you are going to interact with him in the future, know that at any given minute, you will not be told everything. Information will always be withheld from you. You will never be able to know if he has told you something, because the moment he decides you are no longer worthy, everything is on the table.
Okay. So, because I know, like, they hit on it earlier, right? Obviously, right, if there's a topic that fucks with you, like you mentioned earlier, and Lio's not talking about to relitigate it, I think that's I don't really see that as bad. It's like if they know information will trigger you, right? Like, because this is like how mentally far gone you are. Him obfuscating information like that, I don't see as like that crazy, considering you won't be able to handle it well.
I mean, like I said earlier in the chat, right? Oh. Hiten said that like they wouldn't be able to, they wouldn't let people send them clips of videos in relation to stuff of like I'm Chuli and all that, like stuff related to Hiten. So
yeah,
what?
Yeah, the standards are just impossible to really meet with this. Like, and yeah, you know what? One thing I will agree: all you motherfuckers, don't go to fucking Lio for your mental health. Are you crazy? Don't go to anybody. Go to a fucking therapist. Okay, go to a fucking authority figure for it. Do not
talk to a family member.
All right, do not talk to a person that you are watching for content or just met online about your mental health issues. Are you fucking kidding me? There are people that literally have professions in that are meant to do that. They have the experience to do that. Because realistically, it's not even like I'm giving a slight against Lio. I would say this about anybody. It's like, even if I replaced it with, like, fucking Beckett or, like, Chris Sinark, for example, right? Which Chris, I think, will just tell you to fuck off. But, like, the thing is, right, do not go to internet influencers or really just people online, all right, as, like, a sole source of, like, oh, I'm having this issue. Can you fix it for me? Obviously, there are alternatives that are better. All right, people that you're genuinely close to, people that like Ian said, family members or authority figures or really good friends, right? That's fine. But like Discord YouTubers and internet influencers, are we for real?
Hey, could you help me? I'm having a mental breakdown. Or I don't know, it's bad optics.
Yeah. Also, that's so mogged too. Yeah, Heaton, where were you when Julie was getting harassed by them? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Like, whenever it's so skewed because like then you just remember everything she's done to other people, and it's like so it's like oh okay.
Oh, wait, we did kind of skim over it, but Heaton didn't just earlier basically blame or insinuate like Lio's associates and like Chuli's audience, Lio's audience for like harassing them and inciting them to like their suicidal ideation.
Yeah.
We're 2 for 2 for voice cracks.
Dude, you
Good
just
stuff.
I can't wait till the singing comes.
Yeah, it's because it's 2 a.m. for me. It gets bad.
God. Dude. Anyways, continues.
For breaking my trust and removing him from my life, his immediate response was to commit a greater violation of my privacy than any of the people that he had told me were monsters. And I don't know how long he would have kept
What,
that
like
from
you
me.
violated
How long
Rens?
before he told me that he went to the
Lol.
very person he promised me over and over he wouldn't tell? How long before he told Justin what he was saying about him behind his back? Was he going to use my attempt as a gotcha against me in a call he wanted to have? This was someone who had, days before, assured me that I was his closest friend and someone he loved. Someone he promised he could never hate. If I am not safe, neither are you. This is where I have to issue another apology. Upon
What?
realizing what Lyle had done,
We're not
I panicked
safe.
and went to
Okay.
Aaron Tempest, owner of the courthouse, to ask him to take the screenshots down. He has since told me he was hurt by this request to abuse his moderator powers for that, and I'm sorry. On the note of my violated privacy, I found out via multiple sources that a shit ton of my private conversations were leaked by friends behind my back. June handed over my DMs, Doodletones gave up the Cloud Palace's vent chat, and also scraped my private server without my...
That's kind of disingenuous. She gave up the whole Cloud Palace. It wasn't just the vent chat.
Yeah.
Like-
Also, don't worry. Don't worry, Ethan, buddy. We also have your DMs with Doodle Tones.
I also have your DMs with the 12... Okay.
knowledge or consent,
No.
which they immediately jumped on, and Pondersprocket took screenshots of my vent channel. Trying to scrape as much information on me as possible like this is excessive and creepy, and further...
But you were perfectly fine with doing it with anybody else. But now that it's you, that's like, on the other side of like the culture that you subjected yourself to. Oh, it's a fucking messed up thing, isn't it? Like, God, this is so mental. Like, I don't, like, this was an active Senate enjoyer, okay? A Senate fan, if you will. And they were known for, like, having, like, really schizo calls where they were berate, like, nobodies. Just, like, because they were, like, playing, like, moral high ground. They would dig autistically into people that also weren't just predators. But, like, now it's, like, this? It's like, okay, it's happening to
It was
you.
the culture.
Yeah, it's,
People around me made me do it.
it's the culture of the server. I mean, yeah, I think now you're starting to realize why Senate stuff was really not that good. Fuck me, man. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Anyways, scoop.
solidified when I had been told that Chuli had been going around trying to find out my address. I was told that this was to have a wellness check called, so I want to acknowledge that, but I'm going to be honest, I do not believe that it is for altruistic purposes, that they want all of this private information on me. Am I accusing
So
You wanted Rin to be. Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
fuck
bring
off.
that up,
It's-
too.
Again, it pisses me off. No, I'll let you take it.
no, I was gonna be like, so was it for altruistic purposes why you wanted Rin's full legal name? Like that was essentially gonna be what I said, but you beat me to it. It's evil.
Fucking evil fucking bitch, man. It's like, fuck right off.
Yeah, this bitch is schizo. Moves on.
Yeah.
Nah, Senate was cool and epic, bruh. Yeah, fam, bro.
Yeah,
fuck.
you was there too.
them of trying to dox me? No. I am not accusing them of trying to dox me.
Okay.
I am, however, saying that I cannot trust someone who has publicly said that, quote, my privacy goes bye-bye, has positive intent to have deeply personal information about me, including my
Okay.
address. I have been told that my DMs were all right to be made public because these things were established as acceptable to the community. However, I was lambasted in 2018 and harassed repeatedly because I had violated an unspoken rule that we weren't allowed to leak the very same thing. Because things said in vent chats were not supposed to be held against someone. That releasing private DMs because of a slight
That's
was still
interchangeable,
wrong.
bro.
It is hypocritical and inconsistent. Those were private spaces where I was repeatedly assured that they were safe to let out spur-of-the-moment anger and emotional outbursts.
Okay, it's just, I know this is an extreme comparison, but can you imagine if in vent chat someone was venting about being a pedophile?
Yeah, you can't use that against me. Like Spock, like fucking talked about the hard drive in a vent chat. They're like, nope, I have diplomatic immunity. That doesn't apply. You can't use that against me. You can't do it. The vent chat is a safe place. You can't do it.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Oh god, I have to rechange.
Your Honor.
Dude, you're so cooked.
What's up?
Sorry guys, I have to replace the fucking goal because I just realized that I only made it for 15 minutes.
Oh,
Alright, well, we'll just do 5, but for 2 again. I'm sorry, guys. That's on me. Haha. 3 hours. Another song. Alright, dude, this is so fucked up. I don't think there's... Tonight's the night. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck
Will
you.
happen again.
Hey, Kalu, I made it cheaper, though, okay? I made it cheaper, okay? Fuck you. N-word. Kidding. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna continue. Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Only ever did these things in private because of that fact. All of these people knew me well enough to know that my trauma response to hurt is not sadness, but anger. And I was told that venting in private was the alternative to airing spur-of-the-moment grievances in public, so that's what I did. I have been reassured of this repeatedly in therapy, that that is the best method to control this response. I am sorry for the contents of those messages, but I am not sorry for choosing to go to the people I trusted to vent about the situation. Venting how I felt in private or to individual people
Okay.
about how I felt is the safe, emotionally mature action, and despite me venting, I never once prevented people around me from being friends with or associating with anyone I spoke about. I never made anyone pick sides. I never said they couldn't
that's a
talk to
lie.
her. I never said they couldn't help her. I had been friends with people who were friends of hers, and
You literally threw shit over because of
Yeah.
Chuli, dude. Like, fuck off.
Also, they had an issue with Lio talking to Chulo.
Yes, like that was
And
literally
they
the
say that in this
DMs.
video.
It's like, I feel
Yeah.
betrayed.
They say that in this video. They're like, yeah, I didn't feel comfortable with Lio talking to Chuli, but I'm saying that my friends and people could still be friends with her and talk to her, haha.
Haha. Nuzzles.
I have never once told them to stop being her friend. I've talked about how I felt in private, and only spoke up about how I felt when provoked by somebody asking me how I felt, or when she said something about me publicly first. If anyone had any issues with the way I spoke about her, I was never told, and I'm tired of being told that I was supposed to be a mind reader and stop doing things when nobody ever spoke to me about it. Various people have insinuated that my claims of self-harm or suicidal ideation or my hospitalization are fake, and quite frankly, that's
Well,
disgusting
that's
and fucked
stupid.
up of you to imply. You don't know me,
Lol.
you don't know what I'm going through, and that's part of what got me to where I am in this situation. Taking me out of it, it's disrespectful to my roommates, who had to confiscate the items I could have used to hurt myself. It's disrespectful to my partner, who sounded the alarm immediately the moment he realized I was going to attempt. And it's disrespectful to every single person who sat there and helped me through my breakdown. The only way I can prove that these things were to show you my new scars or my discharge papers, and quite frankly, that's not happening. I've had my mental health trivialized, and I'm not adding more fuel to that fire. You'll have to take my word and the word of the people who made sure I was hospitalized.
But you're not trustworthy. You're an unreliable narrator. I fucking hate it when liars are like, just trust me, bro. That's bullshit.
Again, well, here's for like again, like I'm not gonna sit here and doubt the fact that they've like been suicidal or they had to get hospitalized, right? I think people who are saying that shit are really fucking moronic. I think there's no reason for that. But like, I understand what you're saying, right? That they're an unreliable narrator. You can understand why people might be skeptical of you now.
Yeah.
Like, but still, it's fucked up to do. That's the only defense I will give for Hiten here.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie though, like with the sentence of just take my word for it, it's like no.
Yeah.
Like no. No. Like I'm not gonna do that. I don't even think you could trust your own word at times. God. Dude. Why are you guys comparing her to a Linkin Park song? Whatever.
Another disgusting accusation that has been shifted around in the background
wrong
and that I'm
song.
going to completely flat out deny is the comments about what happened in the Cloud Palace. Now that the entirety of the Cloud Palace has been
I
released
don't know,
by
I've-
Susie,
I've
there is
seen
an
some stuff.
accusation that I and other members knew about Vigelsio's friendship with V Omega before the events of Cloak and Dagger because of
What do you mean? What
Gulp.
what do you mean? Doodletones literally said they were fine with it. What do you mean? Did you just miss that message? Did you
I know which point they're specifically referring to because I make this point in my fucking Doodle Tones video specifically.
Dude, that server was like, to my understanding, was very heavily like defensive of like, you know, at least George Raccoon and like V. Like V to an extent. V, I don't know if it was as heavy as George, to be fair. But it's like, dude, you guys love pedophile. No, I'm kidding. But hold on. Orange cat whistling. Thank you for the 2, Kalu. But like, dude, I don't know. Like, I this is so cooked. This is so cooked. You want to hear their code?
Bro.
I got a weed brownie because I'm cool.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's just a normal brownie.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anyways.
Something Tippy mentioned in a different part of the server in a thread. This accusation against me specifically comes because I posted a reaction to a comment that Avi made underneath Tippy's, and a few things need to be.
Yeah, it's the exact screenshot I pulled up in my video. I know. Julie also brought it up on stream, but I thought it was very funny.
Bro.
This saw this part. I was like, because okay, so like the thing about this is is they were interacting above and around the conversation happening as well, like above as well. Like they would have had to have known the context for the message that like Avi was replying to, which was above the message Tippy made. So they must have read that part. I highly doubt they didn't click the spoiled message. I think that's like a weird thing to like hide behind. Oh, it was a spoiled message. I didn't click on it, right? Because they were actively like looking and partaking around the conversation.
You're pursuing spoiler messages, obviously. No, I don't know. I think like yeah, no, I kind of agree that it's like hard to believe that if they're actively engaging in the conversation, them missing that is odd.
Yeah.
But
again, like I don't think and anyone like I don't think Chuli said it was like a surefire point against like Hiten. I didn't make this as like I said it as a thing like it would be remiss to not bring up. Like I don't think anyone was explicitly saying that like, oh yeah, you 100%, 110% knew that about like the Cloak and Dagger friendship.
well, she did. That's how, because that's how she confronted the, Dulsmek, Neko Shadows, Tippy, and who the fuck?
They learned about that after the fact, but they're claiming here that they didn't know it before, but they were made aware of it after Doodle Tones did their thing with like got the messages from Pink Robot and basically kicked the Chelsea out of the Cloud Palace.
He is out of the house. No, but
even though it was clearly no secret that Vigil was friends with V.
Yeah.
It was never a secret. Even in the parts where like it was very rare that Vigil actually referred to the Omega by like I can't remember that they used a specific like code phrase basically when referring to V.
Oh, that's
that
so
sounds
gay.
gay, I know, but it was basically like it was basically something like he who should not be named, or basically like that kind of bullshit, right? Like they wouldn't call the V Omega directly, but they would call it would be more brought up by people like Tippy in the Cloud Palace even before the Cloak and Dagger calls. It was never a secret, never a secret.
Yeah.
But yeah.
God. Okay, we continue. Cries.
Outlined about that. First of all, I was barely active in Cloud Palace. I usually only spoke when someone else told me something was being said that I had input on, or if I was directly tagged and asked a question.
Or try to dox people.
Second, I never spoke in that thread in question. I only posted reactions to 2 posts.
Yeah.
The one made by...
Say psych right now.
I can double check.
There's no shot they're about to say that they're barely active while having like over 1,000 messages.
Let me go on the Cloud Palace.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's no shot, dude.
Let me find them. You might as well hit play. I'll look for this.
Okay.
Avi, and the one made by Luxter 2 hours later. Avi's pertained directly to something that Rachel Mills said about me that he had to tell me was posted because, again, I was never in Cloud Palace.
Someone is saying over 2,000, by the way, in the... Dude. I'll keep it going. Keep it going, though.
Third was that Tippy's post was spoiler tagged, meaning I wouldn't have seen it upon opening the chat. Fourth, all these messages occurred as I was setting up for stream. My priority before streaming isn't reading up on Cloud Palace drama. My priority is setting up for stream, especially because streaming takes a lot out of my social battery. My streams tended to be between an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours because they took so much out of me. That was when I reacted to Luxter's message. Additionally, I am infamous in my social group for not reading messages. It's caused a good number of problems, and it's a bad habit I need to fix, but it also means I don't read every message in a thread where the only comment about me is the source of my attention. I find it a little wild that literally every single problem that anyone has with me is that I am a hothead who jumps into things without thinking and causes a huge scene. Except for this one particular instance where I didn't, and then waited years to actually get upset about it in real time where people could see and hear my first reactions. Quite frankly, I had no attachment to Tibby or Vigelcio. If I had seen the message in question...
No, because that means you would have had information that contradicted it right there, but then you only went off of like what Doodletone said and like went in hot-headed. Like that is the Cloak and Dagger is still you doing that. That is like an extension to that. Fuck me, dude. Oh, so she's just a bitch, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
There is no reason for me to not blow up about it, which I did do the moment I found out. As much acting work as I have done, I am not that good an actor that in those calls I could have pretended to not know. In summation,
Yeah.
this accusation boils down to me putting a reaction to a post beneath a post I couldn't immediately see that another person had to tell me was being posted because it was directly about me, in a thread I never spoke in, which was in a server I wasn't active in, going against everything my character has been accused of being, and feigning surprise in real time so well that dozens of people who were close personal friends, including my partner and the people I lived with, so well that they couldn't tell I was lying. Naturally, I think it's a disgusting accusation that's being made so lightly based on shoddy, uncertain evidence, and putting that shit on me is vile, and you should be ashamed. I realize now that this community has
I'm
been full of
not.
hypocrisy
Yeah.
Nah.
This dude. Same person who tried doxing someone through FBI cyber tips, by the way.
and snakes from the very beginning. I believed that there were good people here and that we were worth the work, but I no longer believe that. I thought I had been doing better, and I, in fact, was made
Here we
much
go.
worse.
915 messages.
Fairly active. Dude, I'm so cooked. That's so just no. That's awful. That's awful.
Again, it's an old server, but again, that's not being that's not being active.
No, not being active is like with FCK where Jar had like 16 messages over the span of like 4 to 5 years.
Jar might as well have just been looking at a dry wall the entire time he was in FCK.
Dude, that's inactive. This,
Yeah.
dude, dude, fuck me.
I became someone I don't recognize and contributed to other
Also,
people.
lest we forget, right? The message that Avi Holtman had left inside of Cloud Palace that Hiten reacted to was calling Autumn a waste of sperm.
Dude.
Lest we forget.
Good one, Heaton. Good one.
Creeps.
Fucking
weirdos.
Pain in horrifying ways. For all of Susie's gripes with cancel culture, the Cloud Palace and the SCC as a whole were some of the biggest perpetrators of it. The rules of this community are only there to be used as an
Cancel
excuse for the
culture?
vile behavior done
Yeah.
by people within it. People I loved, trusted, called friends. Many of them have spoken to
love
and about me
2016.
in ways they know are untrue of my character, even though they have known me for years. I came away from this violated and disgusted with what I was doing on behalf of the same people who assured me that I was doing what was right in order to use me to hurt others. Many cords have been cut with people
You're
I deeply cared
28,
for
or,
because
like,
they
however
didn't
the
want to own
fuck.
up to
They old.
You fucking unk.
Yeah.
What are you on about?
Apparently she's in her 30s right now.
Oh, grown ass adult.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Yeah, it's over.
their part in this. They were ready to abandon years of friendship over it, and you know what? That's their choice to make. I did so much damage to people because I was misguided and convinced that I was in the right, and I am so sorry for everything that I did and the damage I
Precious
caused.
pointed
I hate
fingers
that it's
together.
taken me so long to realize the full scope of it. I spent too long in this community, and I lost so much of my life in the process. I've been armchair
Oh my
diagnosed. I have had intimate parts of my mental health prodded and trivialized for the internet to see and have experienced harassment because of it. I had to watch the people I care about deteriorate mentally because of the pressure and prodding that had been put on them because those people could no longer hurt me. People have mocked my art, my voice.
Yeah.
Why would you
See.
mock my art?
Yeah. No one would mock my voice. I don't voice crack every 5 seconds, you know?
Yeah, it's like, why people mocked my art, my voice, ignore me mocking people's victimhoods. But no,
Dude, they say that with the same tone as that fucking old video. He fucked me with a toothbrush.
dude, that's so bad.
Dude.
Ah,
The
continues.
fuck are you drinking, bro?
Every single part of me has been picked apart
Okay.
and scrutinized. I have nothing left in me for any of this. I have been aggressive. I have been mean. I have bullied people in the name of accountability, And I realize now that deep down, that's not the case. There's a difference between vengeance and accountability, and I've seen and now experienced the receiving end of that. This is not accountability. My actions were not holding people accountable either. A conversation needs to be had about the bizarre, unspoken rules in the community.
Yeah, you were a cry
As well, there
bully.
needs to be a real discussion about how to hold someone accountable. In my time in therapy, I have realized the difference between holding someone accountable and bullying them into
Yeah?
I'm sorry. It's really fucking funny, right? They're saying here, all they're really saying is they've realized what it's like being on the receiving end of accountability, right? The rightful scrutiny they've been facing now for stuff that they have been holding against other people for years now,
Yeah.
and they don't like it. They're like, oh no, I don't like the way this feels. It does not make me feel good in my body. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what a pussy.
You know that like Family Guy clip where like the prisoner's about to kill them is like, or I wonder how this feels, and he like pokes himself.
Oh
in
yeah.
the- It's like, oh, that hurts. Man, I belong here.
Doing this to people?
Yeah. Dude, that's so fucking obscure. It's evil. Yeah, that's all I think about with Heaton right now. But yeah. Anyways. Moves on.
cancellation. You cannot hold someone accountable that you don't know. You have to be in community with them to keep them accountable. Accountability is not something that someone does alone. You have to be in community with people who are willing to help you change.
You do it with
grow,
your friends.
and truly understand the mistakes that have been made, as well as correct them when they do stray from.
Dude, this is so...
I think a therapist can do that.
Dude.
Oh no. No.
Dude.
No.
Hold on.
You cannot be serious.
Needs to be a real discussion about how to hold someone accountable. In my time in therapy, I have realized the difference between holding someone accountable and bullying them into cancellation. You cannot hold someone accountable that you don't know. You have to be in community with them to keep them accountable. Accountability is not something that someone does alone. You have to be in community with people who are willing to help you change, grow, and truly understand the mistakes that have been made, as well as correct them when they do stray from their own growth. As a community, you have to understand that if you truly care about people growing and becoming better, you need to stop pretending that excessive aggression is called for or acceptable. You're being dishonest with yourselves, like I was dishonest with myself. We have to understand that the statement, there are no bad targets, only bad targets, is not true. If we truly believed in people growing and getting better, like so many of us claimed, there wouldn't be so many victims in the community. What happened to the victims, both of and within this community, should not have happened. Real accountability is something you have to choose, but it's not something I can do by myself. I am choosing to take the best accountability I can for my own sake, for the sake of preventing any more people being hurt, and for the sake of the people I've already hurt, and mostly for the sake of the people around me. I am choosing to associate myself with people who keep me on the right path, who will communicate with me and call me on my actions in the moment. I am choosing to learn to be better and to grow from this. I want to do better, I want to be better, and I am now around people who will help me do that. This brings me to my last apology. I was asked to be in a private call with Chuli, Lio, and Clownteeth, and after much internal debating, as you can see, I've decided against it. For one, I've been having terrible internet problems. It's been crashing on me constantly. And the second was because I knew full well that I would just be walking into a Senate call. I'm sorry, I understand the hurt I have caused, and I understand that this isn't what you wanted, but I can only prostrate myself to you so much. In choosing my own personal growth, I have also decided to choose and prioritize my mental well-being, as that's my responsibility. A call would not be productive, and I believe it would serve to re-traumatize both you and myself. This is turning into self-harm, and enough is enough. I also believe, personally, that if you say something privately, you apologize privately, and if it's public, you apologize publicly. This started publicly, which is why I am choosing to apologize publicly as well. I'm certain there's things I've missed, so please understand that to those who have been hurt by me and haven't been named, know that I'm sorry as well. You deserve better than that. You deserve peace. And now, as it stands, Hiten Mitsuru will no longer exist. I am stepping back from the SCC in the only way I know how, and that's getting rid of this part of my life permanently. I've learned through all of this that I'm not ready to handle an audience in these circumstances that was built on this behavior, and if I built this on the backs of hurting other people, then I don't deserve it. So I'm going to walk away. This was the only thing to me that felt like the right decision. My throne, my Patreon have been closed and deleted to make sure that I'm not making money A few people were worried about that. I'm not sure when I'll come back, but it will not be anytime soon. I need to unlearn old mindsets. I need to get help. And I need
imagine
to
if they
be
released
myself
a video
again.
with
This
this
has done
music?
irreparable damage
Yeah.
to both myself and the people around me who have
This
been
makes it a
caring
lot
for me
more
behind the
bearable.
scenes through this very scary time, and I'm not going to pretend that I am going to permanently leave content creation. I want to say this clearly because I don't want the interpretation that I am dropping my tail and hiding, but my focus will be on getting better and developing a healthier mindset. I've taken my first steps towards that with the therapy programs.
Oh my god. You don't like in call-ins. I've just been posting these.
Oh my god. What did you do? What did you fucking do?
Just Hiten. Just Hiten.
Yeah! 1A! 1A!
1A! 1A!
Dude, this is so fucked. Dude, I'm so
Where's the
dead.
response, Hiten? Where's the response?
I also was
Yeah.
I was also paying attention, right? Because it's like they considered like engaging self-harm. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, because it's like, oh, it's all both of us are still gonna be hurt from this. So me engaging,
Yeah. You don't get to make that decision for Julie, you fucking scum.
yeah. Dude, hold
What
on,
are you on about?
hold on. Thank you for the
Holy
10.
moly.
Goated. Dude, I just had the idea click because she was just. I was about to just do a bit where I was just gonna talk like that with that music, but I just thought, what if I put it over this thing?
You guys don't understand, right? We do this a lot more frequently than you might think when we're trying to make stuff we need to do research on way more bearable.
Dude,
It's evil.
Dude, this is so fucked. But there's still like a minute left. There's a minute left. That made it very easy to go through. But fuck. Fuck. Okay. Let's keep hearing it.
I'm in, and I'm sorry for how long
Wait, go back and play Knife when Heaton was talking. Okay, calm down.
to address it. I'm never really
Oh,
sure how
no.
much to say about that, because half the people involved actively mocked me for sharing too much and told me that I deserved to be mocked for sharing,
Dude.
and the other half seemed to want my therapist's phone number. So I'll say part of what took so long was establishing that infrastructure. Believe me or don't. I am
God, I
choosing to
thought they
walk
were gonna
away
say
for
the
now, but
therapist's
not
phone number
permanently,
for a
as
sec.
quite a few people have tried to disappear and then reappear without letting anybody know in an attempt to hide,
God.
and I'm not one of them. I'm going to go away for a while so that I can get better, so I can be better, so I can heal, and so can all of you, and I'm going to build something from the ground up, because if I'm going to be better, I should build upon better foundation. But it is important to me that this not be done in secret, or that it be considered subterfuge. I want to be transparent about that. You'll know it's me. I'll be under a new name, but you'll know it's me. For now,
Okay.
I wish you well, and goodbye.
Could
Dude.
you imagine if you played, like, running away? I don't know what to say, I'll
Dude.
say it anyway.
God. You get, dude.
Fucked up.
You gotta play his theme for the last minute. No, I couldn't. I'm gonna disappear for a while. I'll give it a week in about 11 minutes. Yeah? Dude. This is so fucked. God. Yeah,
God.
that Fuke Cinema. Fucking hell. So, yeah. Wait, you know what we gotta do, Yen? We need to do it.
Mhm.
We need to do the thing. Okay. We need we need to do the thing. We need to do a song now. Alright. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Yen?
Yeah?
We need to do a song.
Oh, god damn it. Fine.
Let's see. I'm trying to think because there's not many like duet songs, so we might just have to pick a song and just cut it in half. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, dude. Dude. Dude, I swear to God, if Falgi comes back in here just to mog me, I might cry a little bit.
I mean, there's an evil song in your top right.
No, I'm not. You know, actually, I would have to do the karaoke version if I'm doing that shit. Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, but if I.
Oh god.
I'm thinking now. Oh, I'm thinking of actually a whole new. We're not doing that shit. Fuck off. We're not doing. I'm not doing that
No,
with Yen. I do not want to encourage that type of degeneracy.
Ugh.
I'm gonna give into emo core, but I'm thinking, do I want animal I've become? Do I want? Yeah, that might actually be the easier one. But if I have become play Freebird, dude, that's fucking 10 minutes. Are you kidding me? Thanks for the 10, but dude, I'm not doing a 10-minute song. Okay, that's insane. Animal I've become karaoke. We're just gonna stick with emo. Okay, we are gonna do 3 days grace. Okay.
Oh God.
So, here's what I'm thinking. Okay. All right. Oh, dude, these just have like barely. Oh, it's sped up. What now?
Nice version.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm thinking. All right. Do you want the first half or the second half?
I'll take the first half and get out of the way.
I'm trying.
I'll leave you the better part.
So where do you think the split is? You would imagine it would be like, dude, there's not really much of a split. That's the problem with this song, you know.
Okay, wait. I'll just have to go I'll just say tagging you in.
Tag. Hold on.
Tag, you're it.
I can't control myself. It's just the real me. Yeah, fuck you. Dude, you're gonna have to like tag me in around.
Need, like, a good split. Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay, so this part's slow.
Or you just cut in. You just cut in.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe this part's a little slow. You want to like cut in like you want me to cut in like after Animal I've Become?
Yeah. So
Okay.
152.
All right.
Okay, I was gonna. I'm gonna like.
Oh, well,
perish over the string.
it's more or less like
Oh.
155. I cut in. Okay. You ready?
I do not have a good singing voice.
No, that's
This
why
is
that's
your
what
fault.
makes it even funnier. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. All right, you got this, buddy. I'll turn down the volume just for you a little bit. You got this.
I'm gonna voice crack. This will be painful. Whatever. I can't escape this hell. Oh my god. So many times I've tried. It's so painful. But I'm still caged inside. Somebody get me through this night. I forgot it. I can't control myself. So what if you can see the darkest side of me? No one will ever change this animal I have become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame this animal.
Okay, I'm gonna like pause you just for a second. We'll continue. We'll continue you, but like
Christ.
I'm gonna turn up your volume just a little bit because people have
Oh.
just.
Is my mic's... I'm probably like peaking.
Okay,
because I'm
you're
hitting
fine.
fucking
You're fine.
platinum.
You got another 40 seconds.
Hang on, let me get another drink.
You got another 40 seconds.
Oh my god.
You ready? You ready?
Oh my god, yeah, the delay is also raped, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It is. It's so funny. All right, you ready?
Alright, yeah. I can't escape myself. So many times I've lied. It's probably cutting out as well. But there's still rage inside.
Yeah.
Somebody get me through. Oh my god, it's different. I forget it. I can't control myself. Oh, you want to cut in, you fuck.
You know it's fine. That's 148. I'll just cut in now. I'll just cut in now. So what if you could see the darkest side of me? No one will ever change this animal I have become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame this animal. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame this animal. Oh, somebody help me through this nightmare. I can't control myself. Somebody wake me from this nightmare. I can't escape this hell. This animal, this animal, this animal, this animal, this animal, this animal, this animal. So what if you can see the darkest side of me? No one will ever change this animal I have become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame this animal I have become. Help me believe it's not the real me. Somebody help me tame this animal.
Eating.
Fuck. Get fucked. Let it go.
I kept getting fucked up because because obviously like the song's pretty consistent all the way through in the backing thing. So I kept like I kept getting it fucked up on like this the fucking darkness bit. I kept doing it like the same as the other bit. Also, who did it better? Chat.
Don't answer that because I know they fucking hate me. They're gonna be like,
Chat.
they're gonna
Chat.
be like, yeah,
Chat.
Cooks. They're gonna be like,
Thoughts?
yeah. The one who was
Thoughts?
delayed.
I didn't voice
crack.
crack. I didn't voice crack once throughout the entire song, so I'm really happy with that. I just have a really bad vocal range. I haven't sung properly in ages. Also, I have pretty privilege. What do you think, chat?
So what's up, guys? I don't even know what the fuck vocal fry means, dude. You guys are mad.
Maybe your mic was being okay. Ah, awesome.
Yeah, and wins
Yeah, 'cause I had a handicap.
I fucking knew that. They would,
I had handicap.
no, they would choose you regardless. Even
unfair.
if I was awesome, even if I was fucking peak, even if I was amazing, even if I was fucking Jesus Christ and reincarnate, they would still choose you because they hate me. Okay.
Well, you're not, so...
Size.
I win. Scribbles. I win.
Whatever. Yen W. You know, fuck you, goat. You're on the e-couch tonight. Fuck you.
Ice versus...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yen the pedo. Bring in.
Hey.
Alright. Dude.
That's fun, actually.
Yeah, we should do that more often. Anyways.
Wouldn't
So,
think it. When I was a kid, I used to be in a choir. I used to be in a choir. You could not tell now. You definitely couldn't. Oh my god.
yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. We're gonna just pretend that didn't happen and go straight
Never happened.
straight into the content. Okay. I think we're just gonna go over the fucking Rin stuff last, and I don't care about the other thing. We'll just end off with this shit. Okay.
Mm.
Well, something big has popped up. Heaton has apologized to me and others. I will issue a written response tomorrow. I am frankly mentally exhausted, as you can tell, and I don't have it in me to come up with something aggressive, to be blunt. Doesn't mean I don't dislike it, because I do. This is my written response to the apology, mainly because I'm afraid the amount of text will extend beyond the YouTube word limit. I'm tired, y'all. And, okay. And we got, since the Google Docs screwed up, this is a written response to an apology video that Heaton made. Heaton. Frankly, I don't wish to make a video response because I'm tired, and I don't want to stress my physical health. My mental health is fine for the most part, and as cringe as it sounds, I literally suffer with chronic pain. I don't wish to exaggerate my symptoms. The video literally came to my attention while I was in pain. It doesn't mean I want to be kind, because I would be more likely to lash out if the apology came out less later than my video on Heaton. Frankly, I was having symptoms of a panic attack at first, but watching it with friends I love proved it was nothing to be feared. However, it was a horrible video for reasons I will detail first that is not related to me. She doesn't admit she sexually harassed Fred, a minor, as well as I forgot this. And apologizing to Aaron, Princess Elizabeth, for her hate art when Aaron was a suicidal 14-year-old. The fuck? They did what?
Yeah, that happened.
They,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. She victim blames Hive Cat for this situation as if commissions aren't her responsibility as a grown adult. True. She only admitted to outing Saf's story and not the other erroneous things that she did with to Saf, she also didn't apologize to other victims of George Raccoon, like Autumn Kawai or Leo, who also deserved an apology. She lies about what she did behind the scenes to Chuli and Clown by extension. She also blames Avi for everything. The big one, accusing Lyle of financial and psychological abuse, warning people about him being abusive in an apology video that she also apologizes to him for, and blaming him for the suicide attempt because he tried to get her help. She also provides zero proof for this and contradicts herself multiple times. She doesn't apologize to other people I deeply care for, like Akumu and others I will keep aiming on until they come out, making this video because she believes being in a call with Lyle, Clown, and Chuli would be self-harm. See, that was something I did catch when I put like the whole fucking thing on. That was like what she was saying. Now, on to me. Her apology to me is lackluster at best. She doesn't admit to crimes she's committed towards me, like false reporting me to the FBI and the non-emergency police line on her blackmail or on me. She doesn't admit to falsely accusing me of doxing and swatting over blocking Yoon or dropping his old username. She doesn't admit to contributing to my isolation and wanting me gone forever, including not caring about me ending my life. I have an entire list of what she, Yoon, and others have done. I didn't expect her to name every single heinous thing she did, but I wish for her to at least name the major things she's done. Well, I do appreciate she apologized to me at all, as I never thought she would actually do that. She uses others as fall guys for her actions, like Avi and Yoon. I wouldn't be shocked if Yoon manipulated her, but I'm stating for the record that I cannot just simply take her at her word for implying that. I need proof and receipts, including chat logs. She also says that she tried to contact Yoon on my behalf, which I appreciate. I do appreciate she apologized for her transphobia, but she knew my pronouns. Everyone did. She either slipped up or she was malicious. I don't doubt either possibility. This is directed at Hiten. I have been told by 2 of your friends, acquaintances, that you went behind their backs to make this. Not asking for their input, I am going to be as blunt as a sledgehammer. You abused me. You terrorized and traumatized me. You and a lot used Lio to hurt me and my family. You hated me so much you didn't care if I killed myself. I'm not perfect. You are not perfect. No one is. Recently, I have hurt someone, and I apologize without excuses. Your concern with my comment about you being forgotten if you killed yourself is valid, but you forgot to include the reason I said it. The reason I said it was to prevent you from doing the deed, as that has been hammered to me by my doctors in the hospital room of my PTSD psychosis included suicide attempt that I did build a legacy. I would be forgotten. If it was cruel, it was cruel, but I never intended to hurt you. It is not like Keyblade Master saying he hopes Ellie killed herself behind her back. I was not trying to prevent a suicide. I was trying to prevent a suicide. I was 19, freshly essayed, yikes, and processing other horrific traumas in my life. Not to say it's an excuse, but it isn't. I'm upset that you will not have a conversation with Lio, Clown, and Chuli, not just because you left them hanging, but because I want to ask questions through Lio to you to explain your actions to me. Now I cannot get the closure properly. You hurt and abused so many people. Hell, you blaming Lio for your attempt when he tried to help you is abuse. You didn't change anything in your abusive behaviors, and that is cruel. You shifted blame onto others. And I will say that I sent you a friend request, but then canceled it. I'm not here to harass you into apologizing again, nor do I think there's a point to. I do request to verify of Yoon manipulating you, as while I don't doubt it, I cannot trust you at your word. I want exports of your conversations with him to verify that. Your video was hypocritical, ironic, and you lied in it. But now, you know how I felt for all those 5 miserable years, especially in 2023, when I had so little left, so if you could please send me a friend request, my Discord is, yep. If you wish to contact me, I'm tired overall. The video was trashy and terrible, but I'm too tired to just rage about it. I don't care anymore. Please continue to get serious help. That's interesting. So, I mean, yeah, Heaton makes the point about obfuscating information, and they're claiming that they've done that multiple times, with specifically with Rin. I know we knew about like them leaving out like this stuff with the doxing and swatting and them attempting to dox him with the FBI. We already knew that because of the Jace call, but they obfuscated that when talking about Rin. But that's interesting to, because yeah, I will admit, saying that no one will remember you if someone's suicidal. Yeah, that's kind of a reckless thing to say in that moment, even if it was normalized to you, obviously. But it seems like Rin apologized for that. Yikes. I'm trying to like look at this. It's a lot, but yeah, it had like similar things that we've been saying. Yeah, yeah, it is. I do agree that it is like deeply hypocritical and shit. Fucking hell. God. But yeah. Ugh. So, kind of curious about something. Hold up. After some consideration, I don't forgive Heaton. Not just because her apology was bad, but because... Oh, wait, she did reach out? Hold on. But because... How should we respond to my request of wanting her logs with Yoon to verify if she was manipulated or not? I was as polite and cordial as possible in my apology response, and she treated me like garbage. Or is she just responding to the video? Let me see. Egg on my face for expecting someone as neurotic and cruel as her to actually treat me with even a fuck of respect. All I asked,
Modicum.
yeah, modicum. All I asked for was logs. Nothing more in my apology response when it reached her. I didn't even wish to yell at her in DMs. If anything, what I was doing was trying to help you in a way, Heaton. Now I'm more likely to doubt that you were manipulated and that you did everything on your own accord. You and your self-destruction just made yourself look worse. Best of luck to you in life, I guess. What's this? All right, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not doing that. I'm so done with people demanding me every conversation and claiming that I'm lying anyway. He can believe me or not. I did all I could do, and I'm exhausted. If he hates me forever, he hates me forever. I cannot live in this anymore. All I could tell you is that I didn't lie, but because everyone's deleted all their shit, run away, or made sure to have conversations and calls, I don't have anything. I'm not a psychopath who records every call they have with the people they love and trust. I don't hold on to DMs from years ago when I find out that people are shitty to me. I'm a grown adult. I'm not getting dragged back into this. But obfuscation would be a form of lying, so you did lie. You left out crucial details and
Yep.
context. Like, what are you talking about? God, she's such a fucking bitch, dude. Like, I fucking hate this whore. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's just them tipping. Fuck me, man. God. But yeah. Ugh. Dude. You still on about this? How about you fucking make the video, Gilded, huh? Yeah. Anyways. Ugh. God. It's so fucking over. But yeah. I'm just gonna... I think other than that, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover. Lol.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think, Goat's about to go live? Yikes.
Ooh.
Okay, I might as well raid into them, I guess.
What do you have to?
They like kids? Yeah, I agree. Let me see. Dude, alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna like redirect you guys to Goat's audience. Not that they need the help or anything, but you know.
I don't know. I don't know. They need help. That's about right.
Yeah, they need help, but like not clout help.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways. This has been a great thing. Great stuff. Great songs have been sang. Voice cracks have been met. You know, art competition. You know, the art challenge was awesome. I will be talking to Matthias about like later, or Nabi or whatever. I'll be talking to Nabi. We're gonna definitely do one of those again. This was awesome. And Heaton is a bitch. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.